I'm gracious, but I'm not content. Because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000.
8 o'clock.
Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown. White folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people. I'm going to call it like I say. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. We trifling. I should have been had that $2 million. I should have had that $2 million 30 days after I started the fundraiser on May the 20th. It don't make no sense.
Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, Sister.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Next time, make it 20. But thank you for that, 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, Sister.
Any ladies in town for the training want to accompany the Prince to Cheesecake Factory tonight? Any White Plains queens want to go out on a date with the Prince? Free date tonight to the Cheesecake Factory? Let's get into it.
It's one thing to make videos. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. I've been as patient as I can be, and I'm tired of this shit. It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
Bombs!
This is reasonable increase. Not yet. We got you.
Yes, sir.
Now.
This is the ignorant shit you like.
I am King Cooler.
This is the ignorant shit you like. Nigga, this is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the ignorant shit you like.
Motherfucker got a 9 chasing a chicken. Bombs!
More. Umar.
I married a white girl 10 years ago, brother. Well, brother, until you unmarry her, it's best you stay over there, brother. I appreciate you and I love you, but you are no use to me with that white woman on your arm, brother. I keep telling you, consciousness over coochie, politics over punani. But I would say, listen, your wife is white. So we're going to stop the black talk right there.
The goddamn NBA is a suspect.
IQ. He said it like 3 times.
As soon as I said that, Mama Oya blew my cell phone off the stand. They are contacting the college to try to force them to cancel my lecture this Thursday to close out Black History Month. They're claiming I smoke crack.
Bombs! Stop it!
Yeah.
Chop him! Yeah! Let that motherfucker ride! Let that bitch ride!
Look at them feet.
Pull that bitch!
Everybody, look at them feet when he get excited.
Pull that bitch! Let that bitch flow!
Coach, what's getting me? You see a chin strap on this nigga?
Yeah, chin strap.
Like a bucket.
Watch my feet! Watch my feet!
Oh,
Watch my feet! Watch my feet!
Oh, my God. Jamal, you name is bucket.
Pop it!
Let's point out Jamal's beard, everybody.
Please zoom in on the beard, yo.
It's coming along, pause.
It's coming along.
I'm finna go full beard. It's a phase.
It's a phase.
It's a phase.
Man,
Welcome to the itching style.
Welcome to the club, brother.
I'm finna go full beard though.
This is week what now?
This is week 2 with it shaved and lined up.
You like it?
The old lady likes it.
No, that's
that's all that
The
matters.
old lady
don't
likes
matter
it.
no
She likes
more.
to see the gray and shit.
Oh, we don't matter no more.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up.
You don't matter.
These women, low key, especially ones that's married, okay, they like men with grays in their beard.
I get my gray.
They be looking at these other men, hoping that their husbands or boyfriends, they can't wait to see it. You know that, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's why she said what she said to you. My wife has mentioned that to me several times.
I rocks my gray proudly.
Man, you see
They like
me.
that
But
gray.
you rock the gray goatee though, right?
Right.
You don't have his shit is like
I won't-
pause. His shit is salt and pepperish.
I won't do that.
More salt than pepperish now. And he's younger than all of us, right?
I won't do that though.
Hello, ladies.
Pop it!
I'll scratch.
Hello, ladies.
I'll be scratching like I got crabs. yo.
Somebody's moved back home.
Yeah.
Man,
Hurry up this way again.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Hey, we joined tonight by a young boy, my boy,
My boy.
my guy, my boy. That's all I heard today when I was at the basketball in Highland Park today for the last 2 weeks. My boy.
Highland Park?
Yeah, Highland. Out there in Highland, Indiana. My
Oh,
fault.
I'm not saying, damn.
That's all I heard the kids say is my boy.
My boy.
My boy. My man Outside Z on Twitter, right?
Yeah, outside Zach. Outside _ Zach.
Zach from the which podcast?
Outsiders Only 708 podcast. We're going to be back up and running in about a week, too.
Zach over here looking like a black Jesus right now.
Man, you better praise him.
That's what being 29 years old will get you, right?
Yeah.
You in here with the old guys, so I'm expecting you to say you niggas is old.
So hey, Jamal, at 29, what was you doing?
Married.
I'm gonna go around the room.
Married with a child. 2003.
2003.
I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I don't know where I was at in I was in South Side Chicago, 2003. I think I was living in over there on South Shore Drive.
Man,
frustrated. No, I was I was 1 year removed from working as a management for Walgreens. So I was on my going back to Chicago State, finding myself getting paid off unemployment.
Unemployment?
Yeah.
Jeff, 29.
I was doing Illy Soul.
Okay.
At least the Illy Soul movement. We was at the we was like really at the beginning of that.
Don't get small tongue now, Paul.
Yeah.
Speak volume, brother.
Small tongue.
Listen here, brother.
There you go. Now you
Smurf fat
supposed to be like, I was Illy Soul. Yeah.
No. Illy Soul the movement.
No, you do how the nigga say, I was Illy Soul.
Come on, Jamal.
Smooth.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, he gonna be talking smooth when that beard come.
Yeah.
When that beard come, he gonna be talking real
With the
smooth
gray.
in this
Check me
motherfucker.
out.
Big Barry White in this motherfucker.
Wow.
The light skin version.
Hit it.
That was the best Flintstone episode where him and Barney was him and it was getting it down.
In the jazz
Golden
thing?
Small and the jazz move.
In the jazz move.
Golden
Yeah.
Small.
Yeah, but Illy sold the movement and on the move. You know, we was at that time. It was real dope. It was like real fresh at that time. So, and man, having a ball.
What else was you doing at 29 years of age? At that time, 2000. What year was this for you?
That was 06.
Okay.
05, 06. And we was I was partying, DJing every day, pretty much. DJing every day. Man, that was actually the first year I said, fuck a job. I'm gonna do this.
There we
shit.
go. That's the juicy part right there. Pause.
Yeah.
You know, fuck a job.
Fuck it.
Fuck a job.
Fuck a job.
Fuck a job, yeah.
Man, I was going. I'm like, I thank God for my man DJ World, man. At that time, he told me, man, Jeff, you can work, you can DJ, and don't have to work. You can do this. Let me show you. And I'm like, all right, and he showed me. I made some bags. You know,
Was that 29? Was you doing the sex toys then too?
Hit it.
actually, I was going into that. I did that at 30. At 30, that's when, like, going into 30, I met that girl, and she put me on game. You know, and I'm really, man, you know, ever since y'all motherfuckers been putting that shit out here, a lot of fucking ladies been coming at me. Gemini talking about, hey, can you get that hammer?
That hammer.
Yesterday's
You know why she want that hammer?
It's not
Hey, you know why she want the hammer?
Today's price.
man.
Okay, you gotta.
So she can wear it.
She can wear
Gotcha.
that.
Aha!
Air horn, please. Air horn. You got the air horn?
Yeah.
We back over at Mercado Studio. Sound guy Mike on the boards.
Live
1 and
in
2.
effect.
I missed you, brother. I missed you, brother.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Have a color purple moment.
Let's keep it going. Finish up. So you said the sex toy thing is
Man, we might have
Just
to get
popped
that.
off.
We might have to get that down pat. You know, subsidiary. You know yeah. I might have to do a special after hours.
there you
You
go.
know, we have live demonstrations.
Sign me up.
They gonna black screen the shit out of you, boy.
we might do it somewhere else. Not on the streaming. Not of
Quick,
that.
yo.
Not of
Quick.
Hey, you
that.
remember that? You remember when they
When TV over,
yeah, the TV when the TV was
done?
done? Yeah.
You wake up, that shit just go. Yeah, that's all you hear.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta make a Patreon for that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I might do.
Yeah. you
Do
have to make a
Patreon.
tell you.
Yeah, because that, man, you get a subscription. Let's go for Gusto.
Be able? 29.
Man, 29, I was living my best life, yo. Bulu was bubbling.
What year?
Shit, what you say? What we talking about?
Age 29.
Age 29. Shit, you do the math. Age 29, I was in these clubs. Bulu was at the height of his career.
Mm-hmm.
I was at every club downtown. Every club, 7 days a week, man.
So this is 2001.
Every club. Oh my God.
You were 29 years old in 2001, correct?
Man.
Shit.
You was at the comfort zone.
I was at every joint. Not even, man, the Elixir.
The Elixir.
Shit, Kabooms. Low key, we was at Secrets. Man. And I was working for the park, so it was just like, man, I was living my best life, single. You know what I mean? No kids, no nothing. I was just jamming, man.
Live at the convent.
Convent, all that shit, man.
Was this pre-marriage or post-marriage?
It's all post, yo.
Got you. Okay, go ahead.
Like I always say this when I credit Bulu for showing me how to create a brand.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I created Be Able just being out here in the streets and he had that much respect that I saw that I created my name and my brand. And we ran this city for years, man. Like when he off the radio, on the radio. I mean, he was starting doing wedding receptions. And then we would do wedding receptions and go home. And then one day we was in the car like, bro, this is it? And you too dope for that. So we sat down, put a shit together, put a plan together, kept me with a cassette in my car. I had a Ford Tempo. I kept a cassette in my car, and any nigga in my car, I kept that tape running. Every young promoter, shout out to Cootie, shout out to Mac, shout out to 3B, all them niggas was in my ride, heard that mix, who was this, that, and the third. They locked it. Bulu, we did that Movie Mondays. Liquid Kitty, Movie Mondays. That's what kicked it off.
Yes, sir.
So when he got the radio spot, then what?
And then radio spot, it went up a notch. It went up higher notch. It was like a higher demand. And he was more so at the what would I call it? The grand stage slot DJing, prime time. You know what I'm saying?
5 p.m. then.
Prime time? No, prime time at the height of a party. You're looking at between.
I'm talking about
at least
radio.
11.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about on radio.
Oh, radio with him
PM.
and Ferris was doing that ghetto radio.
I remember that, but I'm saying, 5 p.m.
Yeah, he was doing the mix. He was doing the lunch. He was doing the rush hour mix at 5
p.m. Yeah,
he was a household name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
winning.
So to be the number 2, you know what I'm saying, with a household name, dude.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Will you be frank and honest when I ask this?
Yeah.
Was it some jealousy?
Among who?
DJs.
Yes and no. That's where I stepped in a lot because Bulu, he's a humble guy, but you ruffle his feathers, he go left, but he go left. I'm that dude, I'm gonna cut off in the door. Like it'll be a lot of times, man, like niggas that talk reckless. That's what any of y'all. A nigga talk reckless about anybody that's in my circle and you ain't there to defend it, shut the fuck up. That was just me. You know what I'm saying? If you're not there to defend yourself, what you saying don't mean shit. It ain't valid. It's 2 sides to an argument. So any nigga that used to talk reckless, I used to shut that shit down. Because I'm loyal like that.
Right.
But, I mean, a lot of cats was jelly because man, because how quick he bubbled. You know what I'm saying?
He did
He
bubble.
bubbled quick.
You
know what I'm saying? And then to see it, to do the wearing receptions, and then years later, he getting booked at all these clubs, and then years later, on the radio, to see all that shit, man, I was like, the one time I realized my man was a celebrity, I'll never forget this shit. We was at E2's. You know them long ass stairs. So we have a rule when we packing up, we don't talk, we don't say shit, because they never knew Bulu. They never could put his face and name together. So one day somebody in the line yelled, "Hey Bulu, you need some help?" Me and Bulu looked there like, God damn. From the end of that line to up them stairs, they chanting this nigga name. I got to the top of them stairs and looked back, and them niggas were chanting his name. I said, yo, my man done made it.
He made it.
What year was this?
E2's was bubbling. What was that?
2000, 2002.
2000, 2002, 2003. It was just bubbling, man. So I was living my best life, man. Watching my brother bubble into a household name was amazing to me.
He was killing shit, boy.
Hand claps.
Hand claps.
Yeah.
So you was the filter, you was the bodyguard,
I was everything. I was the nigga that the nigga. I was the nigga that you come to the booth and request a song. I would tell you, go party, please. Go enjoy yourself.
Hit it.
I was that dude. But it was 3 people that I fucked with though. It was 3 people that was like law for me. It was 3 people that was important at any party was security, bartender, promoter. I want to know who protecting us. I want to know who paying us. I want to know who's serving us drinks. That was the main 3 people I fucked with. And that was my law. So most of the party for me was outside. I take out with the security all day.
Right.
But party, that was a job. I always tell people it's a difference of being a party and going to a party. It's a different eyeball.
Okay.
So, but that's what I was doing at 29, enjoying the city.
Last but not least?
29, it was 2008 for me. So I was 4 years, going to my 4th year, being married.
Coached a bit of them parties.
We stayed on 68th and Rockwell.
Really?
At the time, yep. We was 68th and Rockwell.
God damn, nigga.
Yeah, we was over
By
there.
No, that's not. I'm thinking.
No, that's for the West.
No, I know what Rockwell. I'm thinking
that's
about the
that's
world
motherfucking
finest
right off
Western.
Yeah.
Sacramento over there.
Woo,
Yeah.
nigga.
Right behind, what's the hospital? Holy Cross.
Holy Cross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nigga.
Yep.
Over the bar and all that shit.
Yep. Yep.
Back in the night.
You was by the park.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing?
I was working at the time. Let's see. I had just started working at Blue Cross where I'm at now. Just started there. My daughter was born in 08. So she was born in July. So we was there on Rockwell after she was born for like almost a year. Then we moved. We moved back to the west side. So I was working for Blue Cross. I wasn't coaching anymore during that time. I took the year off. Then
Where were you coaching at before?
I was at Gordon Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there. So then I took a year off. Then my son, that's when he got into sports around that age. Because he was like 5. And then he started playing a little bitty ball at Home and Square.
Okay.
So then we started doing that. So yeah, the 29, man, it felt like a long time now because I'm 42. So it felt like a long ass time now. But yeah, there was some rough times back then, man, on Rockwell, man. It was rough. It was rough.
What was the temperature like over there?
It was crazy.
Because
every other night, man, they was shooting over there.
Yeah.
And then on that, my block I just happened to be on a decent block. But that next block over, that's where all the shit was happening. It's got like a funny name. I can't think of the name of that street.
That Campbell, Artesian.
It's like a funny name. It's like a God.
That's over there, Lithuanian world.
You right off Weston.
Yeah.
So because I worked at Hayes at this. I was at Hayes Park at the time on 85th in California.
But it was that liquor store
Right.
on 70-something in Western.
71st, right?
71st, yep. And it was always traffic there. Then they had a Harold's right down the
Right
street.
there. That was a dope Harold's.
That Harold's always busy.
Busy.
Always busy over there. And the Walgreens
And then
used
that
to be over
laundromat.
there. Laundromat.
That's Carlotville.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So there was some times over there on
If
Rockville,
you got $5,000, you can walk out
Yeah.
with the best motherfucking
You better
car.
off buying a lawnmower.
Hit it.
They had a little dope hole in the wall lounge on the corner on
The 66.
Yes, that's it.
That's when niggas was getting killed.
That's
there.
what niggas is. That's,
Yeah.
You
Go
gonna
killed.
get killed and burnt pussy
Ow.
in there, boy.
I
Hit it.
And what type of pussy? Burn, huh?
Pop it.
That name alone, I was scared of that spot, man.
Yeah, man.
It was packed too, but the hood niggas would come out to that spot. I think I picked up Magic Mike there before one time. I don't know why, or I never went into that spot because the stories, like Zach, the story was back then it was like there's some shit you just don't deal with whatsoever.
That's all.
That's some
Over
shit.
there.
Yeah, over there you don't deal
I
with
went to a
that.
birthday party over there,
I
man.
had a little move over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and over there by the car, over there by that dealership.
Yeah. I know exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So now you 29 years old. You hearing our stories from the old boys over here and everything. We don't want you going through them changes and shit like that. I feel it. Stay out of city life, my nigga. No, I'm just bullshit.
No, you cool.
Yeah, you good. You really find most people find themselves at 29. Like they find, their passion play. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest. I just wanted to DJ. And then 29, I met Anton.
Till them bills started coming in.
Yeah. That too.
Changed then.
That too. Jay Holland, shout out to him. He was the one that said, hey, yo, Jeff, listen to my man. He produced all my records because Jay Holland shit was ill. And the rest was history. And I'm here because of, on the music side, because of that. And a lot of people, and I tell people, your 20s is your era where you make the mistakes and get your ass back up and do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? Some people say your teen era is that, but your 20s is that time where you can make some mistakes.
You realize with this conversation how we got started though, Zach and Sound Guy, Coach B, Jeff. Shout out to Magic Mike. Magic Mike couldn't make it tonight.
Shout out, G.
He'll be here Wednesday.
He'll
be here Wednesday. But with that being said, you realize that we work for healthcare.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
We work for healthcare.
Yeah. We work for benefits.
Talk about that. Talk about that, Coach.
Things people say when you get hired somewhere, like they got good benefits.
They got good benefits.
Yeah, that's one of the first things they say.
Real
is
shit.
prevention point.
Yeah, you gotta look at your landscape of your job. Like Home Depot, for instance, nigga, their benefits is amazing.
And you gotta look at your landscape of your family. If you got a family to take care of, before you think about changing jobs, healthcare matters.
Healthcare does matter
because we don't know what's gonna happen to us. We just can't. We dealing with a pandemic. So who's to say you got a family member that gets really sick? You gotta have. Let me tell y'all something. While we talking about this, you gotta have good healthcare nowadays because a lot of these companies you work for, if you don't have a good healthcare plan, when you go to the hospital, when you just go get regular checkups, or you have what is called chronic conditions where you need certain types of medicines, certain insurance companies, well, I take it back, certain groups don't pay for it. It's not necessarily the insurance company. It's the company you work for. They will not pay for certain things. So you got to make sure you have a good healthcare plan.
That's why they front on Obamacare. A lot of physicians didn't honor Obamacare. It was like a generic brand of healthcare. I mean, it was affordable for the low income, but as a broad scan, me with a Home Depot, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and you sit there with Obamacare, they're going to take care of me first, which is fucked up.
It's the truth, though.
It's the truth, though.
But there's a reason why, though, because they know they're going to get paid. Exactly. I'm just keeping it 100.
I mean, real shit.
When they hit enter on the claim, they know that money, that check's going to get cut. It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's fucked up. Like, that Obamacare, man, just on the tax preparer
Talk about
side.
it, my nigga.
Just on the tax preparer side,
you seem
man.
like you gotta slight something about it because I got something to
No, because the thing is, I mean, I'm trying to think of the year, but man, that 1 year, man, where if you didn't have health care, man, you got penalized on your tax return. You know what I'm saying? You got penalized per child, per dependent on your return. You got penalized for not having health insurance, but that was through the Obamacare. So it was. It was like I always say, man, like I always say with Obama, for me, Obama was face value.
Okay.
When you sit down and ask your grandmother, did she ever think that she'll see a black president? That's what I enjoy when Obama was in office, they hear them stories. You know what I'm saying? Because keeping a buck, I mean, niggas thought Obama was like an uncle or a cousin. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to hook up the masses, put Kool-Aid on the water hose. He was just he was an over publicized president for me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't dig it.
It's the celebrity.
You said you didn't dig it.
I didn't dig it.
Go ahead.
It's like how Trump got the
mic closer to you.
Like how Trump got the whole thing, but it's in a negative aspect. It's just that Obama's was in a positive aspect, but there was a lot of celebrity to it.
Yeah,
and
with his wife too.
He was 21 when how old were you when Obama?
He first got in, I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, when he first got in.
So how did you feel seeing that?
I mean, I thought it was cool. Like, I mean, it's kind of like from an aspect of like what you was just saying. Like, it was cool because I'm watching it through my parents.
Exactly.
Same thing AV said. That's the same thing AV said, remember?
Yeah, like I'm
watching
my
your
parents.
parents.
So
your parents is excited.
You see your parents excited, like damn near teary-eyed because this is something they thought they'd never see.
Right.
So you look at it in that aspect.
Yeah. And it's no diss, but it's just real.
No, it's the truth. If you really sit there and you really write stuff out and just really look at what all happened, you'll look at it.
They were like, man, I expect him to do more. This, that, and the third. I mean, you got to remember who controls him.
Exactly.
Right.
Jeff?
That's the same thing. That's the same thing
have.
that people, like when you, like the excitement
I'm
was.
woke, coach.
Yeah, the excitement was there as far as nostalgia for the parents and our grandparents. But when you break it down and look beyond his presidency, them white folks was on. Them white folks was on bullshit, and they wanted to keep him. It's like they had a leash on him.
And it was the rise of social media.
He's right.
Go.
Yeah. And just to back up what he said too. Listen, before Obamacare, hey y'all, there's a lot of people out here who didn't have health insurance
At all.
Man.
White,
and that's what I was going to piggyback on.
I just want to say this:
That's
more whites than blacks now.
Yeah, more whites.
I know. I have access to certain data. So when Obamacare did happen, it's a lot of people who had health insurance who never had it. It's a lot of motherfuckers who was able to get teeth who never had teeth before.
Word up.
It's a lot of. I'm just keeping it real.
I mean, but you might be on a payment plan.
Yeah.
Or you might get a couple bills in the mail, like ain't shit being paid.
But there's a lot of people who dealt with diabetes and heart conditions who was able to go see a doctor for an entire year to get treated. I'm just telling y'all. So I get how people, you can feel however you want to feel about Obama and the politics, but for me, I do think healthcare is important. I think every person should have the access to healthcare. That's just what I believe.
The blowback. Pause.
Of what?
The blowback.
Yeah. The blowback of Obamacare.
Who's gonna pay for it?
Right. It was like getting name brand groceries versus generic groceries.
Right. And not only that, people didn't, just like anything else with Obama that he brought to the table, the great ideas were there, but the white folks was like, we don't give a fuck. Nope.
Is everybody supposed to have it?
What? Healthcare?
Healthcare?
Yes.
You supposed to.
Is everybody?
Does everybody have a bank
no.
account?
You gotta
Same question.
You got to be honest with. You got to be honest with self and be honest with us right now on this podcast. Is everybody supposed to have health care if they're not putting themselves in position to have it?
No.
Hell no.
Think about it, and let me expound on what I'm saying real quick, so then everybody can interject and get their thoughts off. Pause. A certain person I know feels like everybody should not have be access to health care because now it has a clogging of who gets seen first, who gets seen first.
Sick, man.
What's this? Now you got the D level or C level students from the medical profession, opening up any spots anywhere where they can see patients and shit like that. Healthcare is supposed to be for the persons that actually really are taxpayers that work, not for persons who, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, who wants to have 9 kids but still on welfare.
That's what the county for, right?
And not only that,
Right.
They benefited off.
I'm just asking, is that what the county for?
But I'm not talking about the people with medical cards.
Yeah.
I'm not referring to those
talking
people.
about them
I'm talking about the
deductions off
people
your paycheck.
who work at a job and they only can work part-time, but they can't get health care.
Yeah.
I'm talking about those people.
Yeah.
Those people deserve to have health care.
Hey,
they working, right?
And to be
taxes
honest,
have been taken out their check, right?
You know what? To be honest, I'm one of those people, Coach. I work I'm considered part-time at the CPS.
So you don't qualify for health care, right?
I don't qualify.
See what I'm saying?
But but before I even was at CPS, I got Obamacare.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
And it helped you.
And it helps. No. Not it saved me.
Yeah, there
But
it is.
you were able to see a doctor
Yeah.
on a regular basis?
Man. On a regular
You had a
basis.
prescription plan?
Yes, sir. I got everything top to brand. Glasses.
That's what I
dental.
mean in terms of that's what
Man,
I'm talking
top
about.
of the
time
line.
niggas got mad was when it was time to file them taxes and they ain't had no
Man.
health insurance and they got a penalty.
Man,
That's when they got hot.
Shout out to my
They was
man
warning
Melvin.
you,
yo.
though.
They was.
It was on the radio and everything. You will
All
be
niggas wanted was,
penalized.
and that year, all niggas wanted was earned income credit. That was it. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I'm using my sister's kids. I need an EIC. In that order.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what that's just what it is. Like right now, man, I love tax season, but I hate it because of the way we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, way we think, all we want is the big numbers. They giving out bread. They giving out bread to low income. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a client, she made $13,000. 3 kids. You know how much her refund was? $12,000. $12,073 to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But that same scenario, 3 kids. No, let's say 3 kids and make $60,000. You know her refund was?
What?
$4,000. Her credit's gone. No EIC.
It's gone.
The rest of that child tax credit somewhat leveled it out. You know what I'm saying? And then going back to the girl that got the $12,000 refund, how much she put in taxes?
How much?
She put $645 in. Her whole refund was credits. So it's the way it's set up. The way tax season was set up. The way taxes was set up was for the married couple, one child, the American way. Once that shit wasn't everybody, that's when they broke it up and had these different tax statuses: head of household, single, married filing separate, married filing joint.
Yeah.
That's to accommodate the unnormal situation because his taxes was set up for husband, wife, children. Mm-hmm. It wasn't set up for I'm a single parent with 4 kids. Mm-hmm. So they had to implement the credits and different scenarios. You know what I'm saying? So when that year when motherfuckers was filing taxes, man, and they had to get penalized for not having health care, it was the worst.
A lot of people was upset.
So you feel everybody's going on the same accord or agreeing that you should have health care?
Man, I mean that's just what I believe.
If you're able to
everyone
get it.
Get it.
Yeah.
I believe
even though it made the premiums higher,
man,
for working class and middle class.
Go get it.
I mean, even at the depot, part-timers.
Let me finish. Even though it made the premiums higher for the working class and middle class, and somewhat Obamacare has had a great dent in erasing the middle class.
Quick.
As an accountant / tax person, did you miss your calling as an accountant? Did you miss your calling as an accountant?
Mm-mm.
You didn't? Okay, cool.
I just, honestly, I love what it was, man. I love numbers and people and money. That's how I became a tax preparer.
All right.
But I hated math, but what helped
you
me...
hated, which math did you hate?
I hated algebra.
Say that.
I hated algebra. Mm-hmm. But later on...
Did you like algebra?
No,
geometry?
But later on... Trig was cool, but later on... My business partner would work for the IRS. So he broke shit down to me in very English layman's terms where I could digest it and spit it out to the streets. Mm-hmm. And that's what I learned. And then like I have had that question, like, you accountant? Like, nah, I just know how the numbers line up, how shit should be. You know what I'm saying? I know loopholes. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that year when that year was a very angry tax year because motherfuckers was getting penalized for not having health insurance.
Health care, everybody should have it.
I think everyone should be entitled to health care.
Yeah, you should get it.
Even though the premiums going high and too fucking high for premiums and shit like this, and they raping the paycheck and shit like that.
But everybody who complain about that, ask somebody who live in Canada about their premiums. Then shut the fuck up. Like, I know it goes up, but if you live in Canada right now, your insurance premiums is ridiculous because healthcare up there is free. It's for everybody. So somebody has to pay for it. So that's what they do. They tax regular working folks up there on that. So here, yeah, it's going up, but it's not like it is in Canada.
Could you make that move?
What?
Canada?
Never.
Never?
Do it?
Never.
Why not?
No, I'm good.
Why not though? At all?
Because y'all already don't like the wintertime here.
I don't know.
I'm cool.
I mean, I like Carabana.
Hit it!
I like that.
Damn.
I go for a weekend. And I'm back home.
Yeah.
You?
I go for the weekend, but I love the music scene. The music scene in Canada.
Now, it's more to Canada than just Toronto Negroes.
I know that.
Negro.
I
Have
know
you been
that.
to Canada before?
I love.
You've never been to Canada?
No, my little brother.
I hang out in Detroit. That's why I go.
Yeah, I love the
I've been to
music
Detroit.
scene.
Okay.
But it's right there.
Your goal this year is to drive up to
Go to
Toronto.
Canada.
Take the 8-hour
That's
drive.
ironic.
Drive through Detroit.
Yeah.
It's from Detroit to Toronto is only 4 hours.
4 to Toronto.
Yeah.
One straight shot.
Man,
You're gonna have fun.
Like Canada.
I went in the
Canada
wintertime.
Shout out to the eyeballs.
And I went in the summertime. Very great drive. You're young. Rent you a car. Take some alcohol with you.
Take some condoms.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
August,
Get Hex.
go to Toronto and have fun in life.
Yep. Go to Carabana.
You will get your
Go
dick
there.
sucked.
Hey, go there. hey, Zach, go there. Go to Carabana.
You will get you a shot of ass. My boy.
But I mean, just like what's crazy, like even at Home Depot, the part timers, they got good health insurance. I mean,
Do we preach?
And a lot of jobs do that. That's what I'm saying
Do
about.
we preach in our community? Do we preach health care insurance?
no, I do.
Do we tell our
I tell
young?
the
do we tell our
youngest-
young guys, our young people like
Jamal,
this guy here?
at work
No.
I do.
We don't.
You do.
We don't.
You say we don't.
We don't even teach them about life insurance. So how
Hit
the
it.
fuck you think we teach them about health insurance?
I remember like my first time being able to really get it is when I worked at Amazon full time. That was the first time, and I remember even then, like everybody's coming in because you didn't have to get it at the time.
Right.
But people was like, I don't want that taken out my check.
That's
So they
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
taking the
That's
insurance.
the first thing
People
they
say that about life insurance.
Yeah.
I don't want to take that out of my check.
I've
man.
been through
I
that
don't wanna
before.
pay that.
Yeah,
We
that's
all
how a
been
whole
through
bunch
it.
of people was.
We all been through it.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what we're gonna say on this podcast, we all in agreement that. Jeff, did you chime in yet?
Man, your health is your wealth. Fuck that.
College kids who are listening, that's
My
22,
God.
23.
Eyeballs, listen.
Hey, get you health insurance is very key early.
Especially now with all the shit going on.
Yeah. I'll say this. Give you some health insurance. Find you a way to eat. Find you a way to work out and eat right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our people.
This shit expensive though.
It's expensive. Man, fuck it. I'm
just keeping it.
No. I'm gonna take it in.
It's expensive depending on how you want to do it. You go to Planet Fitness for $10.
Yeah.
I feel aware about it. That's why I'm kind of passionate about health insurance because motherfuckers going to debt because of a hospital bill
Yeah.
because they don't have health insurance.
Yeah.
Like that to me, that's not right. That's not right.
I seen that with somebody who caught COVID and they had to go to the hospital, and their hospital bills was a motherfucking problem.
We got kids, Jamal, little ones.
Yeah.
So they, God forbid, they get a chronic condition. We have to take them to a doctor.
Yes, sir.
That should add up. $40 every doctor visit. The medicine. God forbid they got to stay in the hospital for 6 days. Do y'all know how much a hospital stay is for 6 days?
How much?
It's almost $400,000.
For word?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, fellas. That's what I'm
One day in
saying.
the hospital expensive as fuck.
That's what
6
I'm saying.
days, y'all?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, you
So
better-
let's go back to
get
COVID.
your Liberty tax
so can you
outfit.
imagine? Can you imagine what these hospitals, how much they were getting in 2020 for hospital stays
bag.
from private insurance companies?
It's
Nigga,
making
I ain't
the
know it was
bag.
that much.
Yeah.
I
That's
ain't know it was that much,
400,000.
though. Fool me.
God damn.
It's 6 figures.
Yeah, it was 6 figures. Like a lot of people who are working in the hospital are making bags. Them nurses making bags.
Especially right now.
I deal with.
Even if you was a CNA, you could make a lot of money right now.
I deal with
bags.
members.
Them bitches is scamming though. Fuck all that.
No, they not.
No, not right now. They don't have to.
They don't have to.
Especially if
off.
they
No,
was
hell
traveling.
no.
If they was traveling for the work, bro,
Yeah.
they was getting paid.
The right ones, the
stupid.
right-minded
They was
ones.
getting paid. You ain't have to have a
CNN.
right mind.
CNA's my
When
ass.
COVID kicked up and they had all the people with where they said they was gonna have them all with a auto show at McCormick.
Yeah.
They ain't even end up going there. All of them still was getting paid for that.
Yes, sir.
And they was
Yes,
getting
sir.
on the low end, like starting off at like $30 out.
Yes, sir.
You still got them. You still got that one lone CNA. Look, I got the. What's that Cash App? I need to scam. Come on, man.
But Jamal, some of them, the ones that were scheming, They scheming.
It was people that really came
But
up.
man,
during COVID.
people
Like,
were making
really came
a bag.
up. I wasn't even scamming nothing. Like
making
legit.
a bag.
If you was in the medical field,
you was getting
during
dope.
COVID, like
You
it's
was
there
getting-
in the beginning of it.
Yeah, but
you
what
could
I
have made so much money.
What I really wanted to say, man, listen, I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why I did Obamacare. Now the health thing, it was crazy because I did the Obamacare, and when they saw my income, I got Medicare. You know what I'm saying? I got everything. But it also helps you with the you can get SNAP benefits like that. Like that. Like seriously. When you go into the Obamacare, somebody from that from the DCFS gonna hit you to try to get you SNAP benefits. And all you gotta do is apply online and they gonna call you and you got food stamps. The thing that hurts me about us, people get food stamps and they do it way wrong.
Hustling them,
man. They either hustling them stamps or they buying the most fucked up shit to eat. All that processed food. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
man,
shit, you can get seafood boil with that bitch now.
Man, you better know it, bro.
You get crab legs,
going
bro.
crazy.
You get
with
crab
that.
legs. Hey, they tried. What state is that? Wisconsin. One of them states put like a thing on that, like you can't get crab legs if you got food benefits. One of them governors was like, hell no, they get no crab legs.
We drawing the line here.
Yeah.
but yeah, that
I ain't gonna lie, I don't blame him though, but that's for another topic.
Yeah, but at the
you doing?
Rewind.
No.
You done broached
you
it
on the
now?
air mattress with crab
With
legs.
crab leg, come on, fam.
Slap shit out of you.
Right. Your stupid ass. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Crab legs tonight. What's up?
Yeah.
Where we gonna eat them at?
Box fans.
Ain't no table. Fuck, we gonna eat them.
We eating on the floor.
Newspaper
We eating on
on
the
your
floor.
lap,
We finna put a stain on the motherfucking carpet in this bitch.
You got a picnic right here, baby.
Yes, sir. We
Floor
live
about
it,
to
baby.
be
We
buttery
drinking
as hell.
Kool-Aid out the champagne glass.
House smell like a shell aquarium and shit. We on the floor.
Hit it.
But yeah, man, get you if you want to.
That's the reason why we had the podcast this week. Go ahead.
Man.
Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, like that's one of the things that, like, man, like when I got SNAP benefits, that gave me an opportunity to eat better. You know what I'm saying? Take that chance and eat better. And that's something that people need to understand. Like you said, eating healthy is expensive.
I'm all for that, man.
Eating healthy is expensive. I will say my refrigerator is bare due to the whole organic eating healthy situation. I say I'll give you this amount of money or whatever, or you take this amount of money and everything. And I look in the refrigerator. By the third day or second day, whatever you went shopping for, it's all gone. But eating healthy is
Expensive.
Yeah.
very expensive. We talking about organic turkey. We talking about
Organic
spinach.
turkey?
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
Wow.
Organic turkey.
Organic
We talking about
turkey.
organic
organic turkey?
farm-fed chicken or whatever that
like farm everything
Amish
farm
chicken.
raised.
Amish chickens are good.
Amish chicken.
But
you talking about-
what is organic? What is organic turkey though?
Okay.
that's organic turkey is
They ain't shot up with shit.
yeah. No fillers, no
No
whatever.
steroids.
Nothing.
Yeah, none of that shit. And it spoils in
Quick.
3 days.
Oh wow.
Oh, so you gotta eat that shit.
You got to cook
When
that
you
fresh.
get
So you can't put that in
organic
the deep
shit,
freezer?
You can't even.
No.
No.
Oh, you might
a lot of that shit
I mean,
gonna go
people
bad.
they ain't gonna never buy that shit. Then.
Never.
But yeah,
Black
like,
folks own deep freezers.
I mean,
Oh,
if
man.
you
Do that.
Shit.
if you think about it though, there's a difference between the jewels on State and Wabash. Then there's the jewels that's on 119th.
No lie.
And
You're right.
In the Marshfield Plaza.
All organic sections, all through that state and Wabash.
Yes, sir.
You're right.
The one over in Marionette has organic chicken. The one over on 119th,
Fried chicken.
fried chicken,
Why?
fried chicken.
Why is that?
Cheap chicken Mondays, all that kind of shit.
Why is that?
because
Fried chicken.
Just say it.
Turkey.
Yeah, black.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
they act like
Deli
we don't know no better.
But they understand and know that we gon' that jewels right there is gonna attract in that neighborhood is gonna attract a lot of people who use the
SNAP
SNAP benefits or
That's right.
whatever.
You got Nigga Tuesday.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Nigga Tuesday, for those that don't know, that's cheap chicken
yeah.
on Tuesdays.
So
All
the,
of them.
the bucket wings, wings or whatever. My God. you know, and don't
But
get
do
me
you
wrong.
blame them though?
Huh?
If you're a business person,
It's a business.
If you're the store manager at that Jewels, do you blame them for marketing it like that?
No,
That's his job, right?
They got a banner now. They got a banner now.
Walgreens used to do that.
That says Cheap Chicken Tuesday. Or Cheap Chicken Monday.
Yeah.
Cheap Chicken Monday, yeah.
And don't nobody get offended by it.
At all.
Because they want that shit.
When I used to work for 7-Up, right, I had all what's that, Roseland, all that. No lie. And the Walgreens I had in Roseland, it was like 3 of them I had in Roseland area. Some of them, one on Cottage Grove. No, the one on King Drive by Chicago State.
Okay.
All them managers
95th.
Used to tell me every time to get their order on Friday. I see them on Thursday. Corey, make sure you load me up with those 99-cent 2-liter RC Colas.
Yes, sir.
But I had another Walgreens more closer to like, I want to say, it's a different area. This manager, he didn't want those 99-cent 2 liters. He told me, he was like, "No, we're not selling these cheap 2 liters here. You can bring in 7-Up, but I don't want that here in the store because there's no market for it."
Where was this at?
I can't remember. It was more west.
You talking about like Mount Greenwood?
Somewhere like that, but I can't remember.
87 to California?
That's where it was at. And he told me he didn't want it.
What year was this?
This was like 2004.
Okay, I was gone by then.
But before it was on California, it was on Kesey.
This was like 2004-ish, yeah.
It was
2004, 2005.
Yeah, California was the one that was on California. Yeah, moved to Kedzie. So you saying this was on Kedzie? On California.
What year you said it was?
I used to work at that one on California.
The one on California. Then
it was a white manager?
It's a white manager.
You wear glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
He didn't want it. But if I go east, if I go towards 95th.
All the knee-high flavors.
He told me, at the time it was Crush.
Knee-high.
No, we had Crush.
He told
me to bring it all in.
Yes,
it all in.
Yes, sir.
Now them shits is how much now?
They're $1 something now.
It's
no more
still
99 cents.
They no more 99 cents. That's all those flavors now is, you realize a 2-liter now is the same price as a 20-ounce.
Yes.
Of pop. Mm-hmm. Pop 20-ounce is $2.09 now.
When I was working at 7-Up, it was $1.
I ain't a pop drinker, but only pop. I'm not a pop drinker, but I do like Vernon's. Vernon's is my shit, but I ain't no pop drinker.
I'm a pop drinker every now and then. I have a taste for a pop every now and then, soda or whatever.
But I keep my grandmother.
Moderation.
My grandmother was the one that she always say keep a bottle of tonic water in the crib. She like you got to have a burp when you eat.
That's what my mom.
So I keep tonic water in the crib.
Thank you for answering that, Coach.
What?
That black communities get the cheapest shit.
They do.
And like we go to white neighborhoods or you go to a Whole Foods, they ain't fucking with that.
I mean, like the pizza out there on Harlem is halal. They got the halal chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So that chicken only lasts 3 days.
Right.
Because it's fresh.
They got the
It's fresh chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not like the chicken that you get over at Jewel's or Save-A-Lot or whatever.
They praying over that.
Because
they pray. Every food in there is prayed over.
But when I had the 103rd food basket, okay, it was an Arab dude, the dad and the son. I knew both of them really well.
Yeah.
Man, he used to tell me he had the Serta Saver. You know, every Wednesday it come out newspaper in the sale. He used to say, man, make sure on Wednesday morning I get pallets of 99-cent RC and a pallet of all the Crush flavors.
Yep.
As soon as my delivery would come, I go in there, put up a display. By the end of that day, he'll be calling me, man, send me another 50 cases for Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. That's down the street from my house.
Wow.
Growing up, because that food basket at one point was black owned and ran.
Yeah, I had to.
Because you know who was the delivery guy?
Who?
Pop Staples.
Oh.
Pop Staples used to sit in front of that food basket and take the ladies home with their groceries.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then as, time moved on, then the camel jockeys came in and just snatched it. But yeah, that food basket is notorious for bogus meat, cheap prices, all that.
That's what I heard. That's what I used to hear.
Yeah. Man.
bogus meat,
Because
cheap
across
price.
the street from it, the empty lot was Metro Music.
Mm-hmm.
Bogus meat, cheap prices, and what?
And that was it. Really, the main two was bogus meat and cheap prices.
And that lets you know.
So they selling that shit in our neighborhood.
Which causes us to have healthcare problems.
Yeah.
So that's the other side of the trap.
And then you got the worst hospital back there.
So it's the other side of the trap.
This is why a lot of aldermen and people wanted Whole Foods to be in these neighborhoods. So a lot of them people felt like our people need to start eating like other people in better neighborhoods. So put some of these stores in these neighborhoods.
Put the Whole Foods in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
It was an uproar about that.
It's still there.
It's still there though.
And it's doing well. And they sell good stuff in there.
It was an uproar.
Yeah.
They take SNAP benefits, right?
Yes, sir.
It was a total uproar in there.
Yeah. I buy my
all the Whole Foods do.
Yeah. I buy a whole case of alkaline water.
My shit, I love Trader Joe's. Yo.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, Trader Joe's.
Over in Hyde Park?
Yes, sir.
I go to Orland.
I like them too.
Yeah.
Or the one right there.
I ain't like them at all.
They got good ass tequila too.
They ain't nothing
they got
but
that $2 Chuck, yo.
Yeah, they ain't nothing but
and
an
they
upgrade.
got some very unique popcorn.
Yeah, they ain't nothing but an upgrade. All these.
Yeah, because they are.
Yeah.
You know, Trader Joe's bought Aldi's.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
That's
if,
when a lot
so
of
when you go to
Aldi's remodeled
Aldi's,
after they did that.
so when you
Really?
go to Aldi's and see all that organic shit,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
that's
Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Okay.
You learn something new every day. Give
Yes,
me
sir.
an air horn.
that's Trader Joe's.
That was a good conversation.
That was a dope conversation.
That was a very good conversation.
Pop it.
We got work to do, people. Study. Make sure you take care of your business.
Let that chopper ring.
Thank you, Flores. You confirmed everything I told my mama.
Let that chopper ring again.
I was differently then than I do now.
Yeah.
So we talking 15 years ago. So my perspective is totally different.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what?
And you got seats.
I still say this, and this is just my take is that we have to really thank the Honorable Elijah Muhammad for teaching us to eat healthy. To eat healthier. We got to thank Noble Drew Ali also. But
Dick
honestly,
Gregory.
Dick Gregory too.
Yes, sir.
Dick Gregory.
They brought the messages there, for us to eat healthy. I'm not sure if you're versed with those people and everything.
I know all of them.
Okay, cool. But I mean, like for you all now, it's been Dr. Sebi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? For your generation, your delegation has been Dr. Sebi and who else for the young generation now about eating healthy.
Honestly, it was mostly just like
thought it was
Sebi, and it was
CB,
still going back to like people you already referred to.
And Tabitha Brown for the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tabitha
Yeah,
Brown.
she's
that's
another
relatively new.
She's another one that's really pushing.
Man, on her shit sharp.
Yeah, my wife got all her books, got her
books,
spices,
spices and all that.
When people are
Who
tried,
was
it
that?
ain't that bad.
Tabitha
Like, I
Brown.
did
Yeah,
the
they
vegetarian
love
thing.
Man.
You said what?
I said when people are tried, it ain't that bad. You gotta
Yeah.
cook like the vegetarian
There
thing.
you go.
That's all it is.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
cook.
You gotta
like
cook.
I dated somebody that didn't eat no meat, no nothing. So I'm not finna cook 2 meals, and whenever she cooks, she ain't finna
Right.
cook 2 meals. So
She's eating vegetarian.
yeah, she was vegetarian. Yeah,
Wow.
that I was dating. No, I think she still is. I don't know.
How did you do when you were dealing with her?
That's got to be tough though.
Yeah, how was
wasn't
it
even-
for you?
It wasn't tough to me because at the time I was still working out and stuff, and I was like,
Okay.
I tried out.
Oh,
Like
okay.
legit, like I tried out because I cook and stuff, so it ain't bother me none. So I was like, shit, I'll try.
Did the rumor of the whole soy shit get to you?
I ain't fuck
know what
with
I'm talking
soy.
about?
Yeah,
I ain't fuck with
you
soy.
fuck with
stuff.
soy. Soy fuck. Go ahead.
It
No,
fuck with your
you.
it do something like estrogen levels or some shit.
Yeah,
That's correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take away your dick hardness.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Make
I'm-
you soft.
my thing is when I was
Grow some
doing the
titties.
vegetarian
bust a
shit,
fart,
I'm not
you
trying to
feel-
eat shit that's like meat.
You bust a fart,
Like,
you have a
that
period.
was weird to me. Like if I want to eat something like meat, I'm just gonna eat fucking meat.
The only
Like, I'm
thing.
gonna go get some
right.
chicken. I'm not
For no
finna
reason.
get
Right.
a
The only
fake
thing.
chicken nugget.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Right.
this. I had about a couple
Smell
weeks
like
ago.
chicken blood.
I went to that Harold. Not the Harold's. I went to KFC and got
they
them
had
that Beyond Fried Chicken shit.
How was it?
That was like eating
Cardboard.
Yeah,
Oh,
Let's say,
for
'cause
real?
it's
fried
right.
cardboard.
Yeah,
It's
right.
good.
So
Fried
the soy
cardboard.
was probably tofu.
Beyond,
No, it's-
wait, Beyond Chicken.
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're promoting that so much.
You should have never
so
did
hard.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like even when they do the
What it
only
look
one that
like?
I had that was kind of decent
Like
was
little
when they be doing
fried
like,
squares.
Like them pizza rolls.
Fried, no, fried. Yeah, it looked like fried flat squares.
Yeah.
you break it,
was
in
just
half and
nasty.
look like a
How
eraser.
much it cost you?
That shit cost like $14.99
I'm gonna say that shit high.
for a
shit
combo
high.
meal.
It's expensive to make. They still in process
You
of
swole
trying
up.
to get that shit
How'd you
down.
feel? So
Right.
It was just I couldn't even finish it.
You pulled
Farrell,
over
Farrell
and
ate
thought about
Farrell
it?
ate some of them. He said it was okay.
He was hungry from practice.
Yeah, he was. He
But,
He'll eat dirt on a piece of bread.
But that shit. I mean, I'm going on record saying that shit was
whack.
trash. That shit was nasty.
That's something like vegetarian food should never be in no fast food spot. Like it,
I'm gonna
it
take
don't
it.
work out.
I got a spot for you to go to. Though.
I don't. She
What?
shouldn't be.
I got a spot for y'all to go to.
What?
For the vegetarian stuff, plant-based junkie.
Oh yeah.
No,
yes,
but
sir.
Plant-based
that's not
junkie,
like fast food. Though.
Plant-based junkie.
I fuck with plant-based junkie.
She's
Shout
very
out to-
good
shout
with
out
her
to Adam
food.
Laws, yo. That was the spot we had.
Where?
We had that spot where they at on 87 by Walgreens.
Yeah.
So
had-
vegetarians are good.
It's a couple spots
They
that's
got me.
decent. Like I went to a lot in that time frame because I'm dating
You was
somebody.
dating
that
somebody.
So it's like I went to a lot. It's a lot of people just don't be willing to try that shit. That be the main issue. Like I remember even coming to work with food and they was like, "Where the meat at?" I'm like, "It's
Would
not
you
fucking
try
there."
it, Coach?
You come to work with a vegan
I would try
Polish.
some vegetarian food.
The fuck
Nah,
out
I
of here.
eat
The
that.
only
What you say, Jamal?
I said he come to work with a vegan Polish, and I'm like, they like, nigga, please get the fuck out of here,
Shit
nigga.
look like
the only
hell,
thing like
Vegan Polish.
that's made
Shut
by
the
the
fuck
Beyond Group. The
I fuck with
KFC.
vegan Polish though.
The like that, like the when they do the chicken is whack, but the burgers,
That's what I said. The burgers be
the
cool.
burgers is fire. The Beyond Burger, Beyond Burger, and the
I couldn't
Beyond
do it,
Ground.
Jeff.
No, that's good.
I couldn't do
I've
it.
legit grilled them
No.
and everything.
No,
No,
that-
I tried it. I just couldn't.
that's
couldn't.
good.
You
Like
could
I
do the
can't
Beyond
rock.
or the Impossible.
I
Which
can't
one?
rock
Both.
with the. I can't rock with the
I did
Impossible.
both. My
'cause
wife had me try both.
You know what? Tell her to try this thing. They sell it in the produce section called Field Crest.
She know about it already.
Those burgers are the best
She know about it
vegetarian
already.
burgers
Yeah.
there are.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
I ain't fuck with none of that shit, yo.
Yeah, that Beyond Burger. The Beyond Burger is good,
I
but
just pray
the
over the
Impossible I
bullshit I
don't
eat.
rock with it because it got soy.
There's soy in it.
But the Beyond Burger
That's
don't
it.
have no soy. So I do the like when I do the Daniel fast, I do the ground Beyond meat, and I do it with my spaghetti, and I do like some tacos, and that shit fire.
See, my wife, bless her heart, she's on her vegan thing for almost 4 years. She cooked 2 meals.
Mm-hmm.
For us, for me and my kids, and then for her. Because I told her, I was like, look, man, I said, I love you. I'm with you on the journey, but I ain't on that yet.
I'm cool.
So I need just keep making my ground turkey, keep making my chicken or whatever, and I'm good.
So y'all
She
use
made her own
y'all using
meals.
different pots?
Malski.
Yeah, she would do different pots. She was heavy into it.
you.
With the vegetable oil, she'd go to the thing and make sure she getting something that's vegan and make her food, and then she'd make with the oil that we use. But she was dedicated to doing it.
I mean, I was cool with it. And I remember at the time, like I was working a job where I was outside and moving around, so I was like, I could feel the difference in it, like health wise. So I was like,
Your
what
farts
they be
didn't
saying.
You winning if your farts don't stink.
what people be saying about all that shit, like having better energy and like
Everybody
all of that
say
shit.
that. Sleep
that
better.
shit true.
They
You
say they
sleep,
sleep
better,
better.
you fuck better, you gonna do everything better.
You do sleep better though. I will say that because
Yeah.
you could be having some aggressive, aggressive gas in you. Yeah.
When I went a whole year without
Yeah.
eating beef, you right. I slept so good.
You sleep good when
I
you
slept
every
so
day.
good.
Change how you use the
I
bathroom.
ain't gonna lie, my energy
everything.
was up too.
Yeah,
I had more energy.
Yeah, you got
that should be decent. But then that first rib you get again, you be like,
That's what happened
Pop
to
it.
me.
that's the
I had a
shit.
steak the first
beef
time.
ribs. He's talking about beef ribs.
The first thing I had was beef rib for
See?
real.
My stomach
And
said,
then
"Nigga,
my
what's
mama
wrong with
gave it to me. I'm
You
like,
was
man, that shit
SOS,
smell good.
Shit on
That shit
self.
Tore my stomach up.
Tore
I-
it
I-
up.
It was
I'm not gonna front.
straight through.
SOS.
When I
Shit
turned
on
45, I did a whole month of February with no eating no meat. It was the worst struggle ever. I lost weight though. I really slimmed down because
You was sexy
everywhere you
mall.
go, what'd you say?
You was sexy mall.
Yeah, my party that day. My party. I was yeah. Everywhere you go, you think about it.
mall.
Why
Sexy mall.
is chicken so readily? Think about that.
What you
Because
mean?
it's easy.
Why is chicken so readily?
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's cheap and
Cheap and easy.
Shout out to my girl, Miss All Purpose. She said you have to watch some of those vegan foods. They high in sodium and loaded with oils. Make sure you read them
With oils?
Yes.
Oh, that means that
you will end
you're
up.
gonna be
That's why you gotta cook that shit yourself.
Right.
You have to.
Your poop gonna be sharp. Your poop gonna be shiny.
Get all of that. You go when you start getting all processed
Shiny
vegetarian food.
Yeah,
You gonna fuck around being in worse shape.
You ready? You outside or you in the house?
Give me a rewind.
Because if you outside, I'm a
We
host.
got all off topics and shit like that.
Yeah, let's get to the topics, man.
Hey, sometimes it be like that, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Let's get to them topics.
I'm gonna go back to a Hove line. He said, Hove lines said, he said, I could do the time, but ain't no holes in the pen. Could you do time if it was co-ed?
Hell no.
No,
I'm gonna fuck
I
co-ed.
don't care what's in there.
No,
I don't
nigga,
wanna be in
listen.
there.
I was in the county on traffic, nigga. Traffic is a new dope charges. I was in traffic, my nigga. I counted when they went through that whole check-in shit. I got a check too from the county because you know that dick doctor shit.
Mm-hmm.
But in county in that line, them bullpens and how that shit is, nigga. From the time I was in that bullpen, I counted 100 backwards. By the time I got to number 1, if I'm still in that motherfucker, I'm going crazy. Because your freedom is gone. I couldn't do it.
So even with some bitches in there.
Hell no.
See,
like one
that's
nigga was like, man, G, man, we gonna go on deck, play card, nigga. I got that at home. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. I'm not going up nowhere with y'all in no suits talking about we gonna play some cards.
Nah.
I'm going home.
How long was you in the county for?
I was from shit, I got locked up 6 o'clock. I ain't leave home till like 1 in the morning. That was all processing.
All off traffic.
All off traffic. I had a warrant for my arrest in Evergreen Park. It was a ticket I ain't never saw. Pulled me over, put me down there, boom. That shit processing, nigga. When they put you in a little meat wagon and go to different stations and grab niggas, once you go up them stairs and they go in that strip search room, it's like a movie. It's like action. I see a nigga with a jacket on, had a joint in his coat. They beat the shit out of him immensely. It was a CO. It was a CO in there, man. He was a little nigga, but he was on some tough Tony shit. It was a nigga in the back. They were doing attendance. This nigga kept falling asleep. That nigga, that CO told that man, if you fall asleep one more time, I'm gonna kick you in your dick. I'm sitting right next to dude like, whoa. I don't believe it. So about 30 minutes passed, dude nodding off that shit, called his name. That little motherfucker walked up and kicked the shit out of him, man. That right there, I got to get out of here. I got to go. And I got homies at COs.
Hey, sidebar.
He was like Richard my man Eddie Murphy and them.
Billy Ray.
He's like, I get the fuck out of here. What my bitches say? He kept saying that shit.
I get the fuck out of here.
And while you saying that, while he was saying that sidebar, I'm like side note thinking about that Atlanta episode, and nigga was talking to his. He thought was the nigga.
Man.
Nigga, you gay.
Listen, I first started watching that last year. That was a funny ass scene, boy. That scene was funny as hell.
I'm just sitting here. Nigga, why you looking at me funny? I'm not gay.
He was trying to.
Why you making fun of me?
He was macking dude down.
The shit out of dude.
You remember what he was doing?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Atlanta funny as hell. It's
yeah,
coming back
man,
to it. But yeah.
I been in the county.
that's coming. I think March.
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't what it is. Your freedom gone, it's over.
Can't do it. No, you couldn't do it with no holes in the pen, huh?
No.
Nah,
sir.
for what? Why?
Depressing.
Nigga, I'm cool.
It's depressing.
You?
No, I couldn't do it, man.
You? No. No.
It's
Okay.
depressing. My God.
Right. They look like
I don't
you,
give a
Ma.
fuck. Hit it.
They like you with the beard.
Not some of them now.
You got them Manny Fresh
50.
ass looking motherfuckers.
But I mean, like,
No, you can't stand it.
nah, I'm cool.
Dick Bandit.
You cool? Okay.
Cool on all that.
Now you beefing.
That
with
gets that out the
dude.
way.
Next.
Let's move.
Rewind.
Let's move.
Coach Moses, be able. Zach, Jeff DeIllis. Coach, how was the weekend for basketball? Chicago?
That was a good weekend.
Go ahead.
It's a real good weekend.
Speak on it.
So that's what.
Not according to Sean Mack, though.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yeah, Sean Mack was a little upset, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I'd
What
be
is he
upset,
upset
too.
for?
I'd be
What are you
upset
upset
too.
for?
A billionaire asked me to do some shit for free. I'd be upset, too.
Are we surprised?
Oh, the
but
Donda-
don't
Donda
get me
game?
started.
Yeah.
Because I don't want Kim Jinx to,
Yeah.
I give a fuck.
you know.
Hey, Ken.
You know.
You can't be a billionaire and ask a nigga to do some shit for free. Don't care how much it is.
Ken Jinx will say he should be glad Kanye asked him to do something.
Hit it!
Oh, that Donda shit?
Yeah, he wanted to DJ for free.
Wasn't nobody in there but the teams, right?
Pop it!
No, they had a crowd there.
Did they?
I saw a lot of empty seats.
Yeah, they had a crowd there.
But here's the thing. I was at Wintrust.
Go ahead.
It was 9,200 people there.
So they was competing?
Well, the Wintrust
Yes.
stream was the Wintrust stream was already set. This Donda thing came in 3 weeks ago.
Come on, yeah.
And Donda played who?
Chicago Prep.
Never heard of Chicago
Now,
Prep.
I've been in Chicago basketball for almost 20 years.
Chicago
I
Prep?
never heard of Chicago Prep.
Uh-huh.
Never. Until yesterday.
And who was playing for Chicago Prep?
I have no idea.
Pop it!
Us.
That's because Donda was supposed to win that.
Right.
He ain't finna come out here and lose.
Hillcrest played Kenwood in the first game.
How did it go?
Kenwood with the upset. Well, they call it an upset. Kenwood won. I don't think it was an upset, though.
It beat them by how many? Wasn't it?
20-something.
20-something.
That's past the upset.
But I
Y'all
mean,
just lost.
Kenwood was the favorite. I mean, I just don't know how that's an upset, but people say that's an upset, but I get it.
Wintrust?
Wintrust, that was a great game.
I heard it was
First of all, the first game was a blowout. Glenbrook South blew out Curry High School. It was bad. They won by like 20-something. But the main event was Glenbrook West versus Sierra Canyon. That game was probably everything ESPN could have hoped for because it went down to the wire. And at one point in the fourth quarter or the end of the third quarter, Sierra Canyon was up 13. Glenbrook West came all the way back and tied it up in the fourth quarter. So it was a great game. Sierra Canyon won on the last second three by one of their guards.
I think it was Amari that made it.
Amari made a great
Bailey.
play, drive to the basket, and he kicked it. And the kid hit the three. But there was a lot of celebrities at Wintrust, too, from the Shy.
G. Herbo.
First, I'm glad you brought that up. The white kids, the suburban white kids from Glenbrook West, they had a student section, right? When G. Herbo walked past, they went crazy. They went crazy. G. Herbo took a picture with him, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was just unbelievable to me because it's like these shorties here know who G. Herbo is. But
They
when his song
fascinated
came
with
on,
that life.
and listen, they played the King Von song, right? They was over there singing that shit.
They go
Word for
crazy to
word.
that. If you look at anything when like Chief Keef be performing now, anything, it'd be an all white crowd.
Man.
Singing that shit. Man.
Like you would never think it because you was here when it
Trust.
started.
Yeah.
But like
Trust it.
white kids love that.
Man, Zach, trust and believe.
It was a good weekend for Chicago though.
Trust and believe.
It's a good weekend.
That
How Bronny
part,
look?
when I DJ'd that Whitney Young homecoming that year, and I played that Finito shit.
It went up, didn't
was
it?
losing.
It went up. They lose their mind over Finito.
Them
It's
Mars,
crazy.
them Mars had a crowd surf like it was a rock concert. I'm like,
Yeah,
Hey.
Finito goes up at black colleges, too. So.
man,
Hey, Bronny James is the real deal.
I think
Really?
his little brother
He can
gonna
shoot.
be better than
His
him.
little brother is better than him.
He can shoot.
I must say, I think his little brother gonna be better.
He gonna
than
get
him.
he gonna get a scholarship
Oh, for sure.
at a high level Division I. He can shoot the
Is he
ball.
going to go?
Oh yeah, he going to college,
His daddy like, we gonna play together.
but he gonna be there for 1 year probably.
He ain't gonna be in the league. long
well, I
either.
don't know. I the way college is set up now, shit, he could do the 4 years.
No, he ain't doing no
He ain't
4
doing
years.
4 years
Uh-uh.
at all.
There's a plan they got in place for him and his dad to
Hell
play
yeah.
together in the
Yeah,
pros.
they got a
They gonna
plan
make that
for-
money
they got
off
a
that
plan.
1
Yeah.
year.
Cause it's gonna be.
That's what I was
my
saying.
son
Like
come
that
in,
college.
I retire. That's
Right.
it.
That college.
He said it. It's like Ken Griffey and his dad.
But Jamal, he played defense though. That's what I like about him. I ain't really care about the offensive stuff, but he plays defense. He really guards the basketball. He's great at anticipating the passing lanes, and he's very vocal on the court too. So it's some stuff I like to see that you don't get to see. So I was just watching that, and they play. That's a very well coached team too.
Did any of your kids go to? A
lot of my basketball players was there. A lot of my team was there. A few of them. I saw a few of them. They was there.
Shout out to DeMar DeRozan.
Man, he signed so many goddamn autographs.
I seen somebody say it seemed like he had signed every kid
Listen,
autograph.
I sat there and watched it.
Man,
and
it's something about this Bulls team.
I'll never say anything bad about him. Ever.
Listen, the city, that team is the city's team. I can give, even the 90s team ain't got nothing on them. Because,
he walked in. Hey, when he walked in, they gave him a standing ovation.
No, I'm talking about they are people's team.
What
they because
they
they really
little in the middle.
Huh?
It's so small in the middle.
No.
You can't now belittle the 90s team.
No. I'm not talking about them. Hold on.
Beat them.
My boy.
Wait. Before y'all jump the gun.
Hey, we got to start talking to my boy. We got to start doing the my boy language. Okay?
I am not talking about their game. I'm talking about their movement off the court. Their fanfare off the court. Because, in the 90s, Mike and them, they wasn't really... They were personable, but they kept their shit. They didn't be out there like that.
They didn't really have a choice though, too, either, Jeff.
Yeah, but DeMar and that whole team, you see the camaraderie between them. They out there. They really want Chicago to know we care about y'all, and I like that. They about that business.
But you gave a hot take, my boy.
Why you say that,
my boy? Be able. What did he say, my boy?
He said like the 90s Bulls.
My boy?
No, they
not. Just saying with the people, though. I get what he's saying.
Right, the people.
Y'all think about the basketball.
Right, we're not talking about
I'm on all that.
My guy?
We're not talking about that
people
game.
person.
Right?
No, he couldn't be. Mike couldn't be either.
He wasn't no people's
Couldn't be
person.
a people's person.
My guy?
Oh, but...
He wasn't no
It
people's
don't matter
person.
if he could. Mike wasn't finna be
No, he was not finna be at the game kicking it with these kids. That's not happening. DeMar,
how old is DeMar, though?
DeMar, like
30-something.
30-something.
33.
30-something.
Is this stop in the NBA for him? Is this more important than his stops in Toronto and San Antonio?
Yeah.
You say yes. What do you say?
He disappeared when he was at Toronto a lot.
He didn't disappear. He just ran into that boogeyman.
He disappeared all the time.
Say it again.
He ran into that boogeyman.
Say it again with and then say it with the my boy language. Come on. Please.
He ran into that boogeyman. My boy. He was talking about it on a podcast before. He won't even say LeBron's name. Yeah, he just be like, we kept running into him.
Yeah, he was on my man them podcast, Steven in the light skin.
Oh, Up in Smoke.
All the Smoke.
Yeah,
that was the one. Yeah, on All the Smoke. He won't say LeBron's name. Whenever he talking about it,
he won't say his name. No, he won't say his name. I won't say his name either. He fucking traumatized me.
I want him to get traded to the East.
They was supposed to do something in that playoffs with him and Kyle, my boy.
They was hooping that year.
They was hooping that year,
if you
remember?
Think about it, they was hooping.
My
if
God,
it wasn't for Brown,
Cleveland winning that motherfucking beat them 4 games to 1.
They disappeared.
My boy. Rolled them.
Like y'all playing the church shoes.
They rolled them.
Everybody kept saying, you think LeBron cared that Toronto's is the #1 seed?
No.
They win that motherfucking LeBron 4 games to 1.
He did that to the Hawks, too. He did that to
Hawks.
that man in Atlanta.
Yep.
You realize this, the sidebar, you ready? We went from the early East Coast was the Dun language. What's up, Dun? What up, Dun? Then come around 2000 from 2010 to 2000 everything is on phone them, right?
To
now we in the what?
My boy.
We in the my boy era. My boy.
Yeah, but
know what I mean? Done. Know what I'm saying? Done.
Son done.
Done, son.
Done.
But But yeah,
you know what I mean? Done. But
they are people's team. But yeah, they are people's team, man.
What did the Wu-Tang bring us? How you used to
Peace God.
Yeah, they used to say that.
All that shit.
Yeah.
Yo, God.
Knowledge born cipher.
Yeah, he used to tell her, God. Yo, God. I remember Sam Sooke used to be like on the radio talking about the God language. And motherfucker, whoever that motherfucker upper management told him, stop talking that shit.
Yeah, there's about that.
Yeah. Go home.
Go to Cleveland.
Go
now.
to Cleveland.
Go open up a chicken fish spot in
Go do
Cleveland.
docks, nigga.
My boy.
My boy?
My boy.
Yeah. That shit wild, man.
Yeah. But yeah, they're people's team,
though. Rewind. So we talked about that. We got to get into this Brian Flores lawsuit.
What happened?
Starting with you, Coach.
What happened? What happened? What happened with Brian Flores?
Brian Flores, on February 1st of this week, sued the NFL for
on Black History Day.
Black History Month. First day of Black History Month. Even though he had two white lawyers, my boy.
Yeah, Jamal didn't like that.
I didn't like this shit. That's a bad optic right there.
Got that bad. Yeah, they gonna get.
You know what I mean? Done.
They gonna take care of that business.
I'm Stone, man.
Them white boys ain't got no loyalty.
Stone running, man.
There you go.
On phone them, for real.
You hear?
On phone them.
Game bang. Let that finball roll.
On phone them. Yeah. Pop it. My boy.
Mike, where you at, G? They tripping.
On phone them. Brian Flores was on February 1st filed the lawsuit. February 2nd was on every media outlet with two white lawyers.
Bad optics, right?
To me. My boy.
Excuse me, sister. Could you tap that white girl over there?
Pop it! Your thoughts,
man,
on this lawsuit?
Man, it should have been done, but since he did it, a lot of stuff coming out.
Out of the text messages of him and Bill Belichick. My boy.
That's the smoking gun.
Yeah, that's
out it.
That and then
that text message.
Then it comes out that he had to tank the season and he was getting paid. He was getting paid
like $100,000
a game. That's
if they lost the game.
He got the proof. And then what's the name? Hugh Jackson came from the background and said, "Man, I co-signed that." You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see a lot of black coaches. Coach, could you confirm that? We're gonna see a lot of black coaches come out the woodwork.
They're not coming out.
Oh, they coming out. They coming out. We just got one. We just had one from Kansas City. He was supposed to get hired. He was trying Denver. He was from Kansas City. He was an assistant coach. He'd been there for years. He'd been there for a while. I forgot his name. He was actually calling the plays in Kansas City. He was damn near the coach.
Who?
Not be enemy, man.
Huh?
Not be enemy.
Yep, be enemy. Yeah.
He ain't said nothing.
Oh, he haven't said nothing, but the rumors are out saying he tried to get a coaching job.
He ain't gonna get a job either, Jamal.
No, he tried to get a job at Denver. No go. No
Your
go.
Thoughts?
I'm actually glad he did it, but he'll probably never be a head coach again in the NFL. And I think he know that.
That's the yes master league.
And I think it is.
It ain't gonna change. It's to the forefront now, but it ain't gonna change.
Don't get me wrong. I'm saying this to say I'm glad he did it, and I hope he does affect change for younger black coaches who want to be head coaches in the NFL. But the NFL the owners are too solid. They don't want a certain element in their game. And until we get one or two owners that can be in that same room as them guys, it's going to always be like this. That are black, it's going to be like this.
What would it
That's
take?
just what it is.
What would it take for that change to happen, though?
You need some black owners. Mm-hmm. See, people got to remember, Roger Goodell works for the owners. He's a spokesperson for the owners. The owners make the decision to hire the coaches. If the owner don't want you, you're not going to get hired. Roger Goodell has nothing to do with it.
So what? So some they either have to buy a team or create a team.
They need to just somehow crack that ceiling and get in there.
Because Puff been trying to get a team for years.
But there's a reason why he can't.
Background.
Take that.
But here's my thing. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate with Brian Flores on this because everybody's pro Brian Flores and I am too. But
Here we go.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. Let's just say this. He's done all this, and let's just say nothing changes. He never coaches again. Now what?
Nothing. People just keep watching football.
Because people gonna still watch football.
Because this is
I
what
don't
it
give a
was
shit
before
how
when
mad
people was talking about they wasn't gonna watch football
with
no more.
Colin Kaepernick, all that.
Ratings was through the roof.
People still gonna watch football.
They just not gonna tweet about it.
That's vegan steak.
Yeah, I pass.
That shit like football level.
We're talking football. We're talking football, and this nigga's talking about vegan steak.
It just
Somebody's hungry over here, my boy.
Hey, man, before we move on, shout out to McKinley, man. He turned 25 today, man. Good job, Black, Sylvia.
Happy born day.
Shout out to everybody who's listening from Fort Worth, Texas. Appreciate you. Subscribe. Sponsor.
Man, today's episode is sponsored by B&B Candies, man. With all your good treats, all your old school candies, your coconut long boys, which is Jamal's favorite, located 83rd Racine. Damn. Got the world famous banana pudding ice cream, B&B Candies.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, he said that when he went on his Denver Bronco interview, he said Elway and the general manager and some executives showed up late and they were disheveled, also known as hungover. But Elway came back at his ass and was like, hey, you going at my character. I got to defend myself.
It's a messy game to get into.
I really hope change does come from the situation.
Me too.
You only have one black head coach.
From what? San Francisco?
Pittsburgh, which is
Mike Tomlin, the great Mike Tomlin.
Yeah,
great.
But the thing about it, he's and now it's being questioned about because he's a benefit of the Rooney Rule. So how does the Rooney Rule, which was implemented because of them from Pittsburgh, and if they get him up out of there, even though he's never had a losing season, you know what I'm saying? The quandary will come because of that. But with that being said, is that I guess Brian Flores felt like he should have gotten that New York job.
That's why he did it
over
Dayball,
or he should have gotten some jobs, you know, ahead of with his track record and what he's done. He felt like he should have gotten jobs.
I think it's the Giants' job that set him off. I think that's the job that set him off.
But them crackers ain't never.
They've never hired one ever.
Never hired a black at all. They've only had one black
GM,
and one black quarterback in their team history.
The O'Hara family.
Mara
family. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that, you know, I applaud them for taking this stance. The optics look bad when you don't have no black lawyer on there talking shit for you. You got two crackers right there, but I mean, it is what it is. Don't Joe Rogan me because I said word cracker. But anyway,
they gonna get him a big check though.
And he gonna do what with the big check?
Probably go to the college ranks.
HBCU.
Probably.
Now's the time to do it.
It's the time. What a time. It's all about your timing. Your timing is
that
everything.
30 for 30 gonna be in about 10 years from now. It's gonna be good, huh?
It's gonna be real good. Because here's the thing, like, let's just all be honest. The Giants make a statement and say, "We hired the best qualified candidate for our head coaching position." We know that's bullshit. How is a guy who's never been a head coach at all on any level better qualified than a guy who's been a head coach
winning
and
season.
was winning? Like, come on.
Mm-hmm. That don't
even make sense.
And us as a people don't see the small print You know what I'm saying?
So are you gonna still watch football?
Nah, I'm not really a football watcher anyway. Shit, I'm a basketball, NBA, and college ball.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna watch it.
The same shit happened on the same day as Tom Brady retired.
Mm-hmm.
Officially,
yeah.
Right.
Your thoughts about Tom Brady retiring?
It's cool. Cool with it.
Lamar Jackson fan on to my left.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, he the GOAT.
He the GOAT.
It's not no argument with it.
Yeah, it's no.
I know people can feel how they want to, but
Tom Brady's the greatest white man
Man,
ever.
I'm about to say you say the greatest white man since Jesus or something.
Yeah,
right?
greatest. He's the greatest white man ever. Number 2 is
Next to Jesus.
Number 2 is
For
Larry,
you, it's Allah.
Larry David. It used to be Clinton, but he got up
Larry
out of
David
there.
is off.
Yeah,
I love.
So
Larry David.
I have no number 3 right now.
Listen,
As far as the greatest white man ever. But anyway, they'll make a difference.
I give him. He's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest Trump fans in the business.
Yeah, I know you niggas like to get on me about that shit because he's a Trump MAGA lover or whatever.
Who?
Brady.
Brady.
Tom Brady's
I don't care about that.
He part of the.
Fuck about that.
Pretty much I don't. Yeah.
Niggas still believe in Jesse Jackson. I mean,
Hit it! Let that chopper ring! Pop that bitch! Throw that bitch down!
Believe it, Jesse.
Tony, pop that hoe!
Jesse.
Run, Jesse,
Hit
run.
the switch on that hoe! Them niggas,
Blow that bitch.
blow that
them
bitch.
niggas hitting them switches right now, the beams, right? He's hitting them switches and shit. Jesse still on. Jesse, goddamn, is shaking his motherfucking ass off. He's still in the
Pal, what's that?
press conferences.
The
and shit,
Pal-
man.
Back.
He was just,
Jackhammer.
What's the name? What's the name? What's the name?
Jackhammer Jesse.
Got released this week. He was on that stage shaking and shit.
Jackhammer Jesse.
Them old megas was right behind him and shit on security.
Man, hold
I
on.
understand a word he said.
Wait. I just saw some shit. Do you know them motherfuckers have blackface, man?
Who?
The motherfuckers at that Trump stage. Trump's for blacks.
Oh, that was real?
That's real. That's real.
That don't
Blackface.
surprise me.
That don't surprise
That
me.
shit don't surprise me. With them,
Not with Trump. Ever since the 6th, nothing surprised me about that clown. He is a mess.
he's a shit show.
Man.
He's
They
still relevant.
they let you know what these Peckerwoods be.
Man,
what
they
they
going
think,
all-
man.
He's still relevant.
He going all out.
You know why? You know why niggas love Trump?
Please tell me, because I don't understand it.
Money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a lot of that now.
What do you mean, money?
Talk to him,
The way,
my boy.
how can I put this, Coach? Well, fuck it. The mindset of him. If you take away all the other bullshit of how he thinks, a lot of people sit down with me at the tax office and be like, man, Trump would have never had this, that, and the third. Trump pushed money. Everything was a cost. Everything was a profit. Everything was money.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Money.
And what does that pertain to in the mind state of a black person, black man, black woman? What is always on our mind?
Bel Air.
Champagne.
Bel Air. Bel Air.
Nastiest shit ever.
It sure is. Thank you, Jamal.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Nigga, I had some shit.
Thank
I had
you.
that shit for New Year's Eve.
But
never again. Sorry, Ross. I love you,
But
man.
you look at,
no, my boy.
honestly though, you look at Biden versus Trump, right? You would want a president with that get up and go like a Trump, but not with all the bullshit. Am I making sense?
I hear what you're saying.
But-
I hear
no,
what
you're not
saying.
making sense. But
You gonna see it on the
I-
midterm.
But you follow what I'm saying?
No, I
I'm
hear what
being
he's
tactful
saying.
and say what you want to
No,
say.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
I'm
get
saying
what
it
he's
the best
saying.
way possible. I mean, is Trump was about that bread.
They
was
want
about the
Trump without the
deficit.
theatrics.
Yeah,
like people still like him.
He was like that. He was that money dude. He was aggressive. He'll grab his nuts and let's go for what he knows.
You got to think about everything they attached to him.
Biden get constipated. He out
from
office
when he
for
was
a
in
month.
office. People always bring it up.
Put old
Like, they gonna
girl
talk
in.
about the gas prices.
Yeah.
Then it
what's
become
the
a
name?
step show.
But the
the
thing
checks.
is,
and
Hold on,
all
hold
of
on a
that,
second, hold on.
stimulus.
Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I said it's just like a lot of the times with like a lot of black community and Trump, it's just they attach certain things to his name that happened while he was in office. It was like the lower gas prices, the stimulus checks, all of
Was
this
gas
wild
prices
stuff.
low?
No, it was
gas
the
prices
same.
was lower while they was with him. Then it came with,
They were?
from with Biden. Yeah.
But here we go.
What?
Gas price what?
Give me
But the
one
thing
second,
is
one
that
second.
don't
No, let's go
Hold
People-
the thought. Just hold the
people be feeling like that stuff has a lot more to do with him than it really does. They don't be paying attention to politics for
Right.
real.
Right.
Okay,
So
but
they'll just attach that to Trump.
You're right.
Like that's what the issue is.
You're right.
It's a lot of people that's misguided and feel like they know about
100%
politics and
right,
they don't.
Zach.
Fuck
Zach-
COVID though, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done.
Right.
I'm done with
coming
it.
in.
I'm done with it.
Like
done.
Zach, you just took the words right out of my mouth. People don't look at the bigger picture. Now, a couple months ago, maybe a year ago, Jamal, what we say, blame Trump.
yeah,
This inflation is Trump's fault.
pop it.
Man,
Pop
like
it.
we forget the tariffs and the on the steel and everything that this motherfucker did. You know what I'm
6
saying?
wings, $20.
Fuck
Hit it.
Shit, you go buy a car right now,
Working title number 1, right there. 6 wings is what?
$20. You go, hold
Blame
on.
Trump.
Listen,
Trump.
listen. You buying a truck right now. It's $100.
In the air.
It's $87,000 for a fucking Kia Telluride.
It's a nice truck too.
And it's
How many years they giving you for that 87?
5.
No, nigga. These crackers ain't shit, man. They going for 7 to 8 years now on these cars. 8 fucking years.
And a house is it's like 500,000. But they want to blame Biden for this inflation. No, sir.
He don't even know about himself.
It's Trump.
People
Trump and them it's the small things that we do not.
damn.
It's the small things that we don't see.
Hey, look,
the building.
The average nigga's gonna sit up and tell you that they love Trump because he was passing the money out.
That's it.
He was passing the money out.
But people don't
whether the
even realize-
PPP shit, whether the stimulus checks.
That's nigga
he
shit.
still benefit the rich people more.
Period.
Pretty much.
It be
yeah.
so many people that's middle and low class talking about they like Trump and he don't benefit.
Because you
none.
stupid ass niggas
Thank
was
you.
taking that money
Thank you.
and giving it
If
right
you
back
low-
to them crackers.
People
Your
people
three-
that's making under
Listen to what he's saying.
people
Listen-
that's making under 50 grand a year saying that they want to support Trump. It don't make sense.
Thank you. That's why I don't understand.
Yo,
it.
Yeah,
Pop it, get it.
it don't make sense.
top-
It's just cool to say that shit.
Your 3 top Fortune 500s under the tax law of Trump owe nothing.
0.
That's what I said. I always
That's
understood
what he
why.
just said.
Yeah, that's what I
Home
said. I
Depot.
get why rich people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I
don't
remember when
have-
they was getting mad at Adrian Broner for saying that he was like, "I'm rich,"
I don't have a problem with rich people saying they pro
because it benefits
because it
them.
benefits them.
But a nigga
But-
that's on
Thank
But
you.
niggas
that's
that's
on
out here.
Obamacare.
Thank you.
And I'm like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Because
But
they be
like-
on YouTube doing their research.
And that's conspiracy theory shit.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, lower class motherfuckers
Right.
trying to tell me
And
I see more of my taxes because of Trump.
No,
No, you don't, motherfucker.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
They listen
No,
to
you
the
don't.
wrong people.
Man,
And
the
they don't
homie-
even
man,
be nothing to have to do
Trump
with the
will have you
president.
going. Trump will have you going down a rabbit hole that you can't get out of. I'm
People
telling
be
you.
blaming presidency for stuff they got to do with their mayors.
No,
Like,
Small.
they don't be
Right.
knowing
The
what's
small-
going
or they
on.
Smallest governor.
Yeah.
The governor.
People
The
don't really
smallest
be knowing. They
jurisdiction
just
is
like saying that.
They bypass that. They go
Yeah.
straight to the president.
It's the small things that you don't see, and that's something that
like all this snow every motherfucking way. Who you
right,
blaming?
Yeah.
that is the mayor.
My alderman.
That's
Your
Larry.
alderman. That's who
Your
you blame.
alderman.
Fuck, you don't blame Lori.
I'm
No,
not
no.
blaming Lori for that. I'm blaming my alderman.
Blame your
Alderman.
alderman.
Your alderman.
But then what you do is when you got snow in front of your crib, ride past and go to your alderman crib.
It's clean
It's
as a
gonna be
motherfucking.
clean.
You feel what I'm saying?
You can put a
got-
basketball hoop
Or
on
go
that
to-
street.
Or go to the neighborhood where he lives at.
Yeah.
Man, you
Snow
got.
ain't never failed.
No.
He got a garage. He got a garage
It's
built.
clean like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and another
Like
thing
heated
too.
sidewalks.
I gotta give
Like
respect.
Hill, nigga, they snow.
I gotta give respect to my man Vasquez.
They got heated
Alderman
sidewalks.
Vasquez. Alderman Vasquez used to be an MC, a rapper.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he-
yeah. Damn, I forgot
he,
about
yeah,
that.
he an alderman. Man, you know what this dude did when that snow happened? He shoved the whole got a group of people, hired some, got the people he hired for the city. I don't know what he did, but them moms went on them streets, shoved them sidewalks, and took care of them people. He doing what the alderman is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said, like people want to blame the president or the mayor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to start with your local government, but at the end of the day, people need to wake up and look at the little things. And that's what the inflation is Trump. Trump fucked that up.
People just got to start paying attention to what they voted for.
Yeah, Trump fucked that up. Everything we going through.
I vote for my interests.
Yeah, right. Everything we going through as far as finances and economy, it's the Trump shit. All of it.
I vote for my interests, but it starts at a local level for me.
Does he rerun? Is he going to rerun?
I think he's going to try.
He going to try, but the way this January 6th shit is going, man, they coming for him. They got the evidence is piling up, and a lot. That Trump ain't the only one that's gonna get hit with this. We got some people that was down with him. They getting hit as well. Mark Meadows, my man from Ohio, that's coming. They getting hit because they was part of the whole January 6th shit.
Biden and Harris say they're gonna run again.
I don't think
they say they're gonna run it back.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Biden should run. I don't think he should run. We need something.
I don't think it's gonna go good for bro.
Not now.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be bad if he
not now. Unless Biden do something. I hate to say this, but he got to do something for the black delegation now.
That's what got him in.
But Jeff, how many people have done something for the black delegation?
No one, my boy.
Nobody.
No one.
So why do we keep?
That's why people don't.
Why do we keep saying that?
Nobody.
But the thing,
why do we keep saying that?
But because of how much he sold on it for him to get in.
Oh no, I get that.
Right.
That wasn't why I voted for him, because I didn't believe the shit.
Right. You never should.
Biden.
Because that's always going to be the push to get the black
But
vote.
it's always
we're going to be the end of the total poll every time.
It's always I get it. Every candidate is going to come up with this plan for the black delegate. I get it. But it never happens. So
I think,
why do we get mad and then get mad at other people for voting for somebody who said they're going to do it when the previous presidents have all said before they was running, the African American community has been left behind far too long. It's time to do this. And then when they get in office, they don't do nothing.
I think this time is different.
What's different about it?
Because the media is on it now. The media is talking about it. You know, media didn't say shit about the black delegation. Like when he did his press conference, three top media. One was from MSNBC. They said, listen, the black delegation want to know when you going to take care of business. We put you in here. What's going on? Joe Biden started getting shook. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with that, he got to do something. He got to. If he don't do nothing, there's no voting in midterms, period.
Who, Biden?
No, I'm talking about midterms coming up.
Who runs up against him?
Who runs? You talking about Biden? Yeah. No, but for midterms is all about.
I'm saying, but who's going to run up against Biden? What's the candidate run up against Biden?
It's got to be somebody new.
Whoever the candidate's going up against Biden, I'm voting for him.
Me too.
I'm not voting for Biden.
I'm not.
I'm tired of 70-plus-year-old crackers running for president.
It's time for some.
I feel that
it's got to be something.
You want an age limit?
Just like you said.
I think it should be younger.
Yeah. I do. I want
it's time for somebody young.
In the 40s, 50s, something like that.
Somebody in their 50s for sure.
Yeah. There's somebody young and somebody that can deal with that pressure.
The cracker Kissinger going to run from he going to run up against Trump.
Oh,
Kissinger from Illinois.
Kissinger?
Yeah.
He gonna run up against Trump.
Yeah, he don't like that whole shit, and they trying to put him out the Republican conference.
Yeah,
him and that
Cheney.
Yeah, they trying to get him up out of there quick.
Give me a rewind. Give me an air horn.
Priska running again.
Run. Got the bank.
What's the other sounds you got besides the gun? Of course, you know the record.
Stories.
Work stories. Be able. What's up?
Oh, I got
work stories.
Yeah,
I got some work.
Man, I've been working this 8 to 5, this 8:30 to 5. Man, just adjusting to it, man. You know, just adjusting to it.
I don't know if y'all noticed something though, but when we talk about Trump and the whole, Biden thing, a certain somebody just really just segued themselves out of it.
Who was
got
that?
on their phone and shit, and you know.
Who was that?
The
Myself?
You the count, nigga. You nigga.
Nigga,
Don't want to fuck up that money. Boss. Don't want to fuck up that money like Trump.
Fuck that. But yeah, work stories, man. Just enjoying the job, enjoying the new position.
Yeah.
For real. Enjoying the position, enjoying the schedule.
Jeff, them kids jumped you at work?
No, I got some
gave you
stories.
Damn.
Listen,
Pop it.
They kid. Now I say this: these kids.
Coughed on
I
you.
slap shit out of kid, give me cold.
Man, these
All
kids.
5 of us
first,
gonna cough on Mr. Illest right now. Let's get him.
My nose running.
let me say this.
I'm gonna wipe my arm.
I'm gonna have 2 more. I got this one kid, man. She's manipulative as fuck.
She got you, huh?
That
No,
mean-
not me.
Her mama probably selling pussy.
Bob!
Like
Blow that chopper!
Like Starkey.
Yep.
Hit that switch!
Chicken of the sea.
Hit it!
She remind me of like watching a reality show. We watching Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, New York, Atlanta.
At 9 years old?
At 9, man.
The fuck she got going on?
Man, she get fights going and shit. Like she would say, "Man, this girl did this, that, and the third, and she didn't do shit." And next thing you know, the whole class damn near against her. And I'm like, "Damn, what in the fuck is she saying to the folks? This is not good." You know what I'm saying?
Get that kid up out of there, man.
Yeah.
Put that motherfucking kid in
Man,
isolation.
she got it. And we do that. We do that. But here's the most interesting thing, and I think Jamal, you're gonna love this. It surprised me and behooves me that our parents are not teaching our kids Black history in the home.
How you gonna teach if they don't know?
And I asked them, do y'all know who Malcolm X is?
They like, who invented pork rinds? You know what I'm saying? They don't know.
Flaming Hots.
Flaming Hots. Who invented Flaming Hots?
Pop it!
And
They don't know. They didn't know who Malcolm X was.
No.
Who?
4th grade.
I mean, you got work to do.
I mean, no,
Listen,
he
hold
does it.
on.
He does it, but the thing about it is, that's what the whole critical race theory shit is about.
That's it.
They don't want you to learn about Malcolm X.
That's it.
Or,
That shit's
or
getting pushed
MLK.
out the books too,
That's
especially in the South.
They snatching that
That's
shit
all.
out.
They're snatching it out.
They don't want you to learn about slavery.
That
They starting to.
Yeah.
They starting to push that out.
because they don't want white kids to
That
feel
guilt.
bad about it.
right.
And I seen a quote where they are banning Michelle Obama's book from the library because it's making white girls feel like they're not equivalent.
Yeah, I think it's in like Texas or something like that.
I was like, what the fuck?
Wow, this what we really on?
That's what we own?
Texas and Florida, man.
That's what we own?
Yeah.
And Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Honestly.
They banning her book from the library.
I mean, the thing about it, you got to look at it, you know, if a 4th grade kid does not know anything about Malcolm X or those, you know.
Who fault is that?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you this. I didn't know who the fuck Whitney A. Young is. I didn't know who that was. Now I know in every Negro from back then, all the blacks from back then, they felt like the nigga was a sellout.
My old man had to break it down to me.
Right.
Kind of,
He
sort
said the
of.
same
Right.
thing.
He was a sellout.
He said the same thing.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
You said kind of, sort of? He said
No,
he was.
my old man. He had. Yeah. He.
Old school guys like
Yeah.
his pops and my grandfathers. Yeah, like
It's to me,
Stephen Fetchit
but
coulda
to
do.
me, we looking at tiers of Black history, right? Like you got Martin, Harriet, Rosa Parks, and Malcolm. You didn't know who Malcolm was? I even told him one of the few books I read at that age was Elijah Muhammad, How to Be a Black Man, because of listening to Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying? Listening to Public Enemy made me start, let me read this book.
Yeah, but you benefited from that. You benefited from hip hop.
Right.
These kids benefiting from listening to NLE Chopper,
Yeah.
Young Boy NBA.
Yeah.
Who's
chop the whole thing.
Who's Pop It?
Yeah.
Who is
Chop the whole thing.
The #1 most streamed artist?
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy's I mean, you listen to YoungBoy?
Yeah.
But your
But I know
generation does though.
Oh no, they love him.
Yeah.
He like #1 streaming artist. He don't got no radio hits or nothing.
Yeah.
They why do they love him so much? Can I ask you? Side note, sorry.
Chop that whole
I got
thing.
you.
I don't get the whole NBA thing. Like, I truly don't get it. Like maybe he just captured the sound at the right time.
He pushing vegan polar sauces.
Hit it.
Oh, that's that NLE.
Yeah,
no, my nigga.
They low key got mad when he started pushing all the health stuff.
My boy, I listened to NLE Chopper's album, right? Because I was on my hip hop shit, on my rap shit. I felt like I was getting hollered at by my old lady.
Damn.
That's how he raps. When I do something wrong, or I didn't contribute this, or I didn't do something I was supposed to do, I get hollered at by my old lady about something.
My God.
When he raps, I feel the exact same energy. And my old lady's 40-something years of age. That nigga's like, what, 21?
Oh yeah, he young
22?
as hell. Yeah, he's
19? He's hollering when he's rapping, hollering. That's how he rapping.
I'm cool.
And he's selling
with auto-tune on it.
He's selling records and streaming is off the chain.
Man.
That's NLE Chopper.
Yeah, I know.
No, NBA the one that's streaming crazy.
And NBA, if you listen to, they both sound the same.
Man, but
shorties love him.
Yeah.
People don't be believing it until they really see it and right. Like NBA streaming numbers and stuff, he be sitting with like Drake in them.
It's nuts.
And it don't even make sense.
He sit up there with, yeah, you're right.
It's nuts.
Sitting, like he's
Yeah.
up top.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
Like,
nuts.
And you would never think it because he don't got no radio songs, no nothing. Like they got to find his music.
Why do they like him so much? I need to understand and know that.
I don't know. Can't get
Okay, the next time you
man.
come back on here, you got to get that's your
bot shit.
That's your assignment.
No, I think they younger than me for NBA.
Yeah, but it's gonna change though, because a lot of these DJs, we just saw my man from Hot 97 said it's over with. I'm not playing that shit.
They knocking each other off up there.
Oh yeah, in New York, like crazy.
Another
New York
rapper
niggas
just
going
got
through their
killed,
whole
right?
Chicago shit right now.
He just got killed. Another rapper got killed, right?
Yeah.
Out of New York.
Yeah. And it's like, man, we gotta make a change.
That's like 8 in the last 3 weeks.
Shit, what Drewski needs to do and need to do is start. They need to go back to '88 and start get together with them rappers and to say, hey, we got to make a change. We can't be killing each other.
Drill
like
music.
that.
Hey, them New York niggas, man, they going through they shit, they Chicago shit for real. I'm serious. They going through their actual Chicago shit now.
Yes, sir.
You put out this record, you out of there.
Yeah.
And it's so wild.
You dropped the preview. You out of there. We getting the location on you.
You out of there.
You see what happened with Duck Mama again? Got on YouTube on what's the name again?
Amber Lamb.
What is she trying to do, man?
Make her son an angel.
He's
and that shit wild.
Never mind.
Like,
Forget about it.
I'm
gonna leave that alone.
Nah.
Wrong on that one.
I'm gonna leave that
What?
alone.
No.
It was a rough B on that one. You said make her son an angel.
Nah.
Damn. Bro, she laying out the whole Fed's case for you. She's actually becoming a YouTube documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I mean, the thing about it is, she telling everything that was happening from the case.
Damn.
Everything.
And that's a shame.
And Vlad is soaking it up.
These motherfuckers, one of them motherfuckers, I think one of them motherfuckers had to snitch. One of them motherfuckers had to snitch. I mean, because the thing about it, they said they was running red lights to get down there. It took them 15 minutes to get from O Block to
the Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. They was running red lights on Lakeshore Drive, everything, weaving through traffic, and all that shit. She said that shit. That shit wild, man.
That's wild. Somebody
wild.
told, man.
Yeah.
That's too much detail.
Too much detail.
And to me, it's like, man, like when I talked to them, because they was tripping when I said, man, I read a book called How to Be a Black Man by Elijah Muhammad. They was like, whoa, who was Elijah Muhammad?
Right.
How to be a black man? How to be a black man? I'm like, man, read the book. It'll help you.
Well, it's hard when ain't no fathers in the house either.
Man.
It's that, and it's just like
We used to know. No, nigga, you got not to cut you off. I'm gonna come right back to you. How to be a mother in the house? Go.
Yeah, but it
I
used
get
to be things that was attached to these people. Even still, like, even with me being younger, I knew who Muhammad Ali was, and if you hear about Muhammad Ali, then you're gonna hear about Malcolm X, and then you're gonna it's gonna go further and further back. And it's like now with the kids that's born like 2000 and beyond, it's not nothing that's really attached to nothing. And so it's like if they don't hear it, they don't hear it.
Right. They learn how to. They looking at Ari, Jada.
Right. Yeah. And like we watching women.
They ain't looking at Sister Muhammad.
Yeah. No, they not.
They ain't looking at Ayanla. They looking at Jada.
And that's the thing. It's like nobody that's in positions of power in like sports or media, anything. Nobody attaching to these people.
They looking at Malaya.
And it used to be people that was at the top of sports and stuff. They attached to these people.
Right.
Now they don't. Like I mean, even look at like people like Craig Hodges. You got blackballed out the league for something like that.
For speaking his piece, and even with them, like 21 Savage for them. When 21 Savage made a jam with J. Cole, he was finna get deported. You know what I'm saying? Trying to say something on some positive shit. And to me, it's like, man, I tell them kids, you don't be afraid to use your voice for change. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because one positive thought can change a whole lot of people's lives and everything. So I gave them 2 books to read. I started them off. I said, man, go and get that book, The Autobiography of Malcolm X.
Hand claps to you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? Start off with that first. And I'm telling the girls too, man. You know, it's a mindset.
Real quick, Harden for Simmons. Do you think it happening or not?
For who? For the Sixers?
No.
What's in that? Steve Nash came out today and said no, it's not happening.
No, it's not happening.
I never believe that rumor.
Never.
They not finna let him ride for
Simmons
that.
not gonna get traded.
He
I'm talking about Harden not gonna get traded
this offseason. I said he could walk this offseason if you want to. They might as well keep him.
That dude can't play with nobody though.
He don't want to.
Harden?
Yeah, he just.
I don't know. You like that?
Harden.
You like that honky too much, man. You like Maury too much.
Yeah.
Hey.
He like to be catered to too much, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he won't Kyrie to play though. Yeah.
What's his excuse?
I don't know why people shot. He like that in Houston.
What's his
He's
excuse?
been like this the whole
when
time.
it got hard, he want to get out. He just can't. He's never. He is never a. What's they call it?
He's not
like Kobe and Mike. He's not a alpha. He's not an alpha.
He
He's
plays
not.
bad in adversity.
He's not.
Like when he was in the playoffs with Chris Paul in Houston, he just folded.
He's not alpha.
Yeah, he folds.
So what
all
is
the
he?
time.
He's a. I was telling people.
He's an entertainer.
He's a very good, very, very, very good 1A.
Gamma.
Then why not put him with Embiid then?
No.
Let Embiid be the 1A.
But he
can.
He can in July when he's able to. He's a free agent.
So why not let it happen right now?
Why would you let it happen if you the Nets?
And
why
they
would you trade him
said
now?
They're not gonna give Maxey with it. You gonna give me Ben Simmons straight up for James Harden, and Ben Simmons ain't played a second. Like this,
And I wouldn't want Ben Simmons either.
Yeah,
he's
Ben
a head
Simmons,
case right now.
Like,
not only he's a head case, he's a diva, man.
Y'all been listening to Shaq comments on Ben Simmons?
I've been listening to it.
Shaq is right,
Just crucifying him.
but he got a point. This dude want things his way. He's soft.
Super soft. Punk pussy ass nigga.
Ooh.
Ooh,
what's the
spicy
name?
talk.
Wait. You gotta say it again one more time. And then say my boy.
Punk pussy ass nigga, my boy.
Oh, we got Jeff to do it.
Spicy.
Jeff from the South now. Say it again one more time for me. Just rewind. Let's set this up right.
Jamal.
Punk pussy ass nigga, my boy.
Bombs! Watch my feet. Shout out to
Ben
dude.
Simmons is a mess, man. I just can't.
Ain't no way I'm gonna give up $19 million. I don't give a fuck what it goes there.
I can't deal. Like
I ain't
this
giving
man,
up $19 million, baby.
This man literally said, "I don't want to play no more. I'm sitting out."
He said it ain't about the money.
Took his ball.
I'm not giving up $19 million for nobody.
He said we good. His team said we good.
And it make it look even worse because now they doing okay without him.
Yeah,
$19 million.
he looked like the
And
dude,
the motherfucker got nerve to get married.
I would have moved him.
Yeah,
I would have moved him in the summer. I swear I would have
moved him.
Right.
I would have moved him.
They should have been moved. They thought they was going to force his hand.
He looked like the girl in the locker room. He's the one that like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put up with this. Fuck you niggas.
But like if you look at his track
You're a
record, he
bitch.
been like that though. He
You're
was
a
like
bitch.
that in college.
He a straight BITCA.
Mm-hmm.
My boy.
I'm good.
That's why I thought that they was going to end up sending him off to
soccer, man.
I thought he's going to go to the Kings and then just fade off into the distance.
Yeah.
To me,
because he don't even need to be on a contender for how he is right now.
To me, I'm just waiting for the trade. What we doing in the trades?
Who?
If the Bulls gonna grab a center?
Oh, the Bulls not making no trade, man.
No, we may have to buy somebody out.
The Bulls gonna wait till Thaddeus Young is bought out or Robin Lopez is bought out.
Nigga said, put a post up there and said, Kim and Kanye remove us from the chat. My boy.
That shit weird, man.
Oh shit, man.
Man, shout out to Cootie though for that 30 mil though.
Yeah.
What? He got 30 mil for the
Netflix.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Damn, when it
Shout
come
out
out?
to Cootie.
When it drop?
16.
Okay.
About time.
Shout out to Cootie, man.
Man, what? But Kanye at one point he was like he wanted to inspect that doc, make sure everything was everything.
I mean, he peace sitting down. Fuck it.
Hit it.
KJ ain't gonna like that shit.
He be all right. He be cool.
Yeah, this shit gotta stop.
He
man.
will be all
He been
fuck all right.
Man,
He
that
just gotta
boy.
not wear the sandals with the thing in the middle. Just wear
Pop
the
it!
flip-flops.
Talk to him.
That's all. Remove that little piece out your sandal.
This man is a
me rewind.
mess. Kanye Tutter.
Hey, Zach. Married for 8 years, 2 kids. We don't look the same, and I tried to change that. I gave wifey over-the-counter diet pills for her birthday with an old pic of herself.
For a birthday.
She gave me penis enlargement pills and said, I'm tired of faking it.
God.
She's saying that out of spite. I don't believe her.
I'm confused and hurt. Advice.
Man.
She said that because she was pissed off. I don't believe her. The wife.
Nah.
I don't believe her.
She gave you payback.
She walked right in the mirror and saw, like, I got stomach titties.
Got back breasts.
My boy.
My girl. My girl.
My pussy,
Stomach titties.
My pussy is shrinking,
My God.
but my stomach titties is getting large.
My pussy is shrinking.
She rolling
Shrinking.
on the river. My God. Humpty
man.
Dumpty sat on the wall.
I just came from a fucking meeting today with
With $1 million man?
right.
Yeah.
You gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
Hit
But
it.
her pussy shrinking.
She's
Call her
down
Smurfette.
She's down in the dumps, literally.
Call her Smurfette, coach. She got a little pussy.
Coach Moses, a decade ago, I told this female to abort my kid. My God. I also had my homegirl beat her up.
Damn.
She left the hood. I learned on Facebook she's married with my son and other kids. Pics of her husband with my son at football practice, Christmas, etc. How to assume my role as his real dad? My boy.
Well,
Well, first of all, wait.
let's think about
They
this.
tried to abort it and beat her up.
That failed, number one.
He
That
made
failed.
her run out of town.
That failed.
But do you remember what happened when some shit like that happened? Remember the movie The Elephant Man?
Mm-hmm.
So when the picture come out and the kid head, he got a helmet on and he all fucked up. That's your boy. That's yours.
My boy.
That's your kid.
My guy.
So he got a 10-year-old, and another man is playing catch with his son, huh?
Yeah, they play underhand catch because you throw it at him fast.
Hey, yo, be a father. So, yo, why bother?
His reflexes ain't there, man.
He's singing Ed O.G.
Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs.
Don't say it ain't yours, because all women are not whores. 90%. Remember what we said?
What's your thoughts on that one, Coach?
That's
Real
a
quick.
tough one, there, man.
Tough one?
Hey, that's a tough one, there.
That shit ain't tough.
Ladies
I don't know how he gonna get back into life.
He not.
Obviously, the kid must be.
That shit over with.
Listen,
Obviously, the
it's
kid
like
must be
LeBron
LeBron daddy. The shit done. You can't get
He got
in
his
no
baby
more.
mama whooped.
Right. And that didn't work.
You
That didn't
got
work.
Jumped on. It's over with. You ain't want that kid.
Paid
just-
for the abortion.
Man.
So why you even looking at that picture?
You put a hit
This shorty
out on
finna be
your
the
baby
Right.
mama.
This
Why
shorty
you
finna
even
be the
looking?
next
My
best
God.
football player. And he ain't gonna have no daddy.
Yeah.
That's what he nervous about. He's like, you gonna be an athlete.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be Hercules.
Man.
Be able, you ready?
Hercules.
Hercules.
Matter of fact, here we go. I'm Zach, Be able, Coach,
Lord
Jeff.
Killing me.
Listen to this one.
Oh shit.
Dating this man for almost 2 years, but we don't spend time together.
Huh?
He comes through, gives me a quickie, never takes his coat, shoes, clothes all the way off.
Hold on. Rewind.
What type of cat is that?
That boy leave his coat on.
Leave his coat on.
Start from the top again, please.
Y'all in a relationship, huh?
One more time, rewind. I was trying to get this under 2 hours.
You know who that is.
Fuck it. Who was that?
Keep going.
Okay.
No, Coach. You know
Dating
who
this
is.
man for almost 2 years, but we don't spend time together.
My God.
He comes through, gives me a quickie, never takes his coat, shoes, clothes all the way off. Then he bolts. He says the pandemic keeps him in lockdown, but I see other people outside and on dates. Advice.
First
Y'all
of
not
all,
dating.
That's Lizzo.
Bombs!
he the in and out.
Bombs!
He the in and out man.
That's
Pause.
Lizzo.
Pop it!
I'm coming. Hi. Bye.
Damn.
What Richard Pryor say? Came and went at the
Came
same
at the
goddamn
same
time.
I'm
She
coming
said
and
he
going.
don't take nothing all the way out.
No shoes,
Bad.
no clothes.
He
no
have his
coat.
pants around his ankles.
No, he's
He just unzipped, bro.
Zip that motherfucker.
I'm out.
And he pull it through the boxer hole.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Do it again. My boy.
Hey, BL, he come through with his Carhartt jacket on.
Yeah, Carhartt. It's a man. He got a book bag on his back.
He nailing that pussy.
Like
Nailing that
motherfucking Grand Pooba.
Yeah.
Red pool? Man, that was my
It's the real.
Murderer.
Hell no.
That shit cold,
Oh,
man.
shit, man.
Shit
That
terrible.
shit cold. That was
They
cold.
not dating.
That nigga said, he comes through, give me a quickie.
That's a fat girl.
They not dating for sure.
That's a
Comes
bitch.
through.
That's a bitch.
It is for
Why,
to be-
why she gotta be fat?
Not
No,
to
he's
be-
supposed to say
She
for
ain't
sure,
gotta be
my boy.
Not to be
My
riding
boy.
the fat girl.
Why she gotta be fat, my boy?
Is it around text time?
Damn.
My boy.
Knowledge.
Oh man, that boy trying to get
He
paid.
trying to get that PlayStation 5 and I'm out.
He don't take off no coat. That's
And
cold.
I'm keeping my coat on, in and out. Get it,
That's
it.
some cold
got it.
shit.
I'm out.
He not even trying to see that.
I'm at the door.
Like, it's
Open it up.
something to it.
Hold on, say that again.
I'm at the door. Open up. You laid down already? Yeah, here I come.
He trying to get that over.
Wait,
with,
turn that
I'm
light
telling you.
off so I can lay right
Bend
in
over.
you. No, lay on your back.
Right. There's an end goal with this.
Which
I'm telling
position?
you.
Back.
Oh,
Back.
no, he enough from the back for sure.
No,
for sure.
she's laying on her back.
You say missionary.
I said missionary.
Nah.
You say what?
From the back.
He don't
He
want to
don't
be
even
all
look at
close
her
to her
face.
face.
From the biz at.
Dog,
He
you
going
say-
from the back for
Bend
sure.
over.
I'm on
stand-
missionary, yeah.
Matter of fact, you at the door and you going in the living room. Bend over, put your leg on the
'Cause just think-
motherfucking sofa.
Arch.
He ain't took off no clothes. He stank.
Matter of fact,
And
yeah,
then
he
bend
can't be
over.
on top. Zippers
Been
and
over.
stuff will be
Then
in there.
that back up air. Oh, nigga.
Back up air.
That back
You heard
up
him,
air.
You heard him.
It's over.
Sound guy? Which position?
That back up
It's
air.
you.
Let's go to the
It's
bar.
from the back.
She
I'm
probably look
telling
like a
you.
can of open biscuits.
Ski.
What?
Bang. Ski.
She like
Well,
two
you gotta
loads of
think he
laundry.
ain't taking his pants from around his ankle or his shoes
Nah,
off.
he
She
like-
gotta be from the back.
She like Sunday morning house cleaning.
You said
He's giving you the ABCs on Pornhub on how to get that quickie. And you out.
You know how you sweep behind your couch and get all that dust and motherfucker?
My boy.
My boy.
I'm out.
My mother-in-law is very disrespectful, and my husband doesn't correct her. While my 6-year-old son was battling COVID, she told me if you fed him better, my grandson wouldn't be so sick and hard on the eyes.
Damn.
And my son
He
should-
ugly?
And my son should leave.
Oh.
Hubby laughed. Advice.
he laughed.
First of all,
He a bitch.
Hey.
right.
Hey,
He a bitch.
When it comes to listen. I just had the conversation about 4 shows ago. If you're dealing with moms, if moms is in your business, you're a punk motherfucker.
Hit it.
You gotta. When you are married, that is a no.
That's your family now.
Huh?
I said that's your family now.
No.
You married.
When you married,
that's what I'm saying. You married. You with that house.
When you're married and your mama-in-law is in your business, she can. You talking about divorce with the quickness? Nah. That's number 1 rule. They say that when you get married.
Hey, that dude eat too much soy.
Yeah.
Period.
Hit it.
Soft ass nigga.
You stay constipated.
That nigga sucking lollipops. Pause.
Damn.
You gotta check your mama.
Jeff the Illest dated 11 years. All our friends are married, so he proposed.
That's where you're wrong at.
He wanted our wedding in his fraternity colors.
Blue and white.
I agreed. Fuck you.
Right. You fucked his train of thought up right there.
You can't even read it now. Look at him.
Lost his line.
You better get red. He get red over there.
Hey Jamal, since you got the beard, you gotta rub it when you puzzle. When you puzzle, you gotta rub your beard,
my boy.
Rub your beard, my boy.
Rub your beard, my boy.
Scratch it and rub your beard.
When they go down the aisle, they doing the stroll.
Give me rewind.
When they go down the aisle, they doing the
Give me
stroll.
suspense or whatever it was.
P Valley.
What? I missed this.
P Valley.
I'm so happy to be back here.
Oh my God.
Dated 11 years. All our friends are married, so he proposed. He wanted our wedding in his fraternity colors.
My God.
I agreed. He wanted bridesmaids to wear gold boots.
Oh. Well, you know what that is, then.
Keep going.
Fine. He threatened to cancel the wedding if I don't allow him to honeymoon 2 weeks alone after. Advice.
After? Oh, he wildin'.
He wildin'.
Hey. So wait. They had on gold boots, right?
Pop it.
So I'm assuming the colors was purple.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the bitches are like eggplants.
Hit it.
First of all, we're going on a prom night, not a wedding night. We're going on a prom night. This is a prom night. This is not a wedding night. Fuck out of here, man.
2 weeks alone after we get married.
My God.
One more time. Hit it, man.
You know what he want to go there. What's that spot out of the country?
That boy going to Brazil.
Brazil. That's it. That's where he want to go.
Yeah.
He going to Brazil. Let his dick explode.
He finna go to Rio.
He finna go to Rio and wild out.
His dick gonna burst.
Dick pill. Hey, Jamal, he about to load up on dick pills and penicillin.
Yep.
So now
He is not gonna be a virgin back there when he come home.
He gonna load up on that pink horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't need it.
So now
He gonna be a funnel.
gonna get his ass
Go right through him.
Put a foot.
Just go right through him, cuz.
That's not a wedding. That's a prom night. Fuck out of here. Looking like
My
a
man
damn.
said 2 weeks after.
His bridesmaids gonna look like Barneys.
Damn. That's wild. You ain't even supposed to. We
Them
wouldn't,
gold boots
we wouldn't even
is
allow no
OC.
shit like that. You're not finna wear no fucking
No,
white
that's
boots.
hilarious.
Blue boots or nothing like that. We wouldn't allow no shit like that.
No.
That motherfucker.
And then this boy said, hold on.
I bet the bitch was a Delta.
11 years.
This nigga's
And
wild.
he saw all his friends propose. Nigga, you copying.
11 years.
That ain't a real deal.
Last one, bro. Here we go.
That ain't the real deal.
Jeff, coming back to you again. You ready? Be able, coach, Zach, sound guy. Last one. I'm dating an evangelist and she uses sex magic on her followers, including me.
Rewind.
I'm dating an evangelist and she uses sex magic on her followers, including me.
Oh, man.
I'm confused about what is religion and what is cheating, as I caught her rubbing oil on a nude follower.
My God.
She claims she was just rubbing out his sins. I don't want to share her. Help.
Don't.
Don't.
You had a baby by that no good preaching motherfucker.
Richard Pryor, right?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You had a baby. Which way is up?
Podcast.
Hold on. She laying hands on the pussy hole. Talking about how about Shia?
Pussy hole.
Pussy hole.
How about Shia? On the pussy hole.
Oh, my goodness.
On the pussy hole.
Man, that's my movie. You had a baby
By that
no good preaching motherfucker.
That's your favorite line in there?
What?
Mm.
Or the one
Richard Pryor movie, right?
Or the one.
She laying
Or the
hands
one
on
when
the ass,
when
man.
she felt like, you want to have sex with me?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
On serious note,
Which way
that
is
ain't
that?
no sex magic. That's the devil.
Hit it.
You wipe your bitches with the first Sunday or
All day.
is it a Baptist or Catholic?
Man,
It's probably Pentecostal.
Pentecostal.
how about Shia?
So she's sprinkling crushed crackers on the bitch.
Yes, sir. She having communion.
Crushed crackers.
Crushed crackers
Yeah,
all
she
over
having
the bitch.
communion in this bitch.
Shout out to Zach from Outsiders. Plug your podcast.
Outsiders Only 708 podcast. You can find us on SoundCloud and Spotify. We gonna
Nick.
be back up probably in about a week.
Nick.
Probably in about a week.
I love you, my boy.
My boy.
Stop eating them all them fucking. All you eat is Harold's and American Deli.
I told him he needs to start documenting that out there.
Bombs.
Yeah.
He tripping because he was trying to find all these good wings and stuff out there. I'm like, bro, just document it. But he won't do that shit.
He gonna turn into a flatter drum.
Damn.
My boy.
Let's
I told
go.
him he got the diet of a 12-year-old.
Hit it.
That's one boy.
I would put that as a topic right now. Nick got the diet of a 12-year-old.
He claimed it with pride though. He
Yeah,
ain't got no
do.
shame in it.
God damn. He got to make his old lady cook
Man.
for something.
Man, that last joint, she really letting whoever
Sex
it is,
magic?
man, she letting the Lord have his way. The Lord ain't in that.
Hey man.
I think they had put it back in.
I ain't got no cash.
Hey, we still recording. With that being said, Reasonable Ignorance Podcast.
Bomb.
Hey, with that being said, working title number 1. I ain't got no cash.
I ain't got no cash. Perfect. My boy, title of the show. Fuck it. Title of the show.
Bombs.
I thought I heard bombs when I was in the toilet. That's why I came in. I thought